England, England, England. England, 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 England. Fresh bit of water here, lads. We are live again. It's on ITV, actually, this one. Oh, we've already got over 500 people in here. That's what you love to see. Great to see you lot joining us for the big game. I think we're all excited for this one. I get the feeling it's going to be... Yeah, I reckon it's going to be one of them ones where, you know, we're going to have Thogdad in. As soon as we get 1k likes, we're going to watch a bit of Harry Kane, Phil Foden, Thogdad's on the brewskis. Yeah, you could sort them out. You might as well sort them out. Abdel Barcelona, great to see you in the chat. We've got a verified person in the chat. That's how many people are watching this today. But yeah, no, we're going to be talking about England versus Poland. Currently in Group I, England have played 2 games, won them both. We're currently sitting on, I think they said 6 points. Either way, we've beaten San Marino. We've beaten Albania convincingly. A lot of people have been saying, oh yeah, but Southgate this, Southgate that. Like, he didn't get his tactics right. Calvin Phillips should be nowhere near the England team, some people are saying. I disagree. I think he'll take time to gel and get ready and being ready into the team. Quite frankly, a player like Calvin Phillips is not going to work straight away in the England team. He's going to need time to gel into the tactics. Declan Rice, when he first played for England, he looked a little bit shaky. Thank you for the donation. Barbecued Boy for the £2. You absolute legend. What do you think of Frank Ribery? You're back, mate. I've seen you before. You're a legend. But thank you for the £2, Barbecued Boy. And just as I was saying, yes, our midfield can be rotated. There's a lot we can do with it. But quite frankly, if we've got Declan Rice and Ward-Prowse, I think that'll be our best midfield. It adds the perfect balance of a DM, a centre mid, and maybe an attacking mid like Grealish in that position, maybe Mason Mount, Phil Foden. Funnily enough, all 2 of the 3 names I just mentioned are in the starting 11. We won't see Grealish today, but we will see Foden, we will see Mason Mount, and quite frankly, I'm excited to see how that will do. By the way, if you want to see Thogdad, let's get this stream to 1,000 likes. It's great streaming again. When we take a break from a few days of streaming, I just like to build up the chat and just see how you're all doing. We'll go through some comments and then some sofa scores very soon. I think we got to remember, there's only a few more games until we play in the Euros. The flipping Euros. A massive national competition that only happens once every 4 years, where the best of the best in Europe approach and play once. They play once and they have to prove to them that they're the best nation in a continent. One of the biggest, wealthiest continents in the bloody world. This is huge. Southgate has, I think, 4 games left to decide that. Thank you for the £2. Everything Barnsley, great guy, great name. Big up the Barnsley as well. Barnsley player Helic starts, I guess he said for Barnsley, but I guess he's talking about the Barnsley player who's starting for Poland today. Everything Barnsley. If I'm right in saying that, please tell me. No, but that's my question for you. Do you mean Helic starting for Poland or for Barnsley? Because he said Barnsley twice, but I respect that. In terms of this Poland lineup, there is no Lewandowski. That's the big blow for them, because without Lewandowski, it's a little bit like, oh, what are we going to do, you know? But respect to them, in fairness. You know, I do get the feeling that we will see a lot of quality from Poland today. Their 2 up front is called Milik and Piatek. Usually, I think they might have rotated that. Either way, we're definitely going to see a lot of class. That's the main thing. We're going to see a lot of quality from this Poland side. And I genuinely think, like, I'm not even kidding you, I genuinely think they're going to give us a very good game. To a point where it could be closer than everyone expects. I honestly reckon this could go down to the wire. I know they don't have Lewandowski, but they've got a mentality. They want to beat England. Everybody that plays England is saying, we're playing against the best nation in the world, probably on form right now, and the golden era and all the squad depth in terms of prices, the most expensive. This is our cup final. We want to win. That's the mentality of the opposition against England. When you come to Wembley Stadium, you look around, you say, this is one of the nicest facilities in the flipping world. We want to come here and make a statement. And that's what England have to be worried about. Yes, there is no Lewandowski. But Lewandowski, or Dovsky, I don't know. Lewandowski, you get the point. He's not playing, but the guys replacing him, yes, they might not be as good, but will they want it more? Let that one sit with you. Will they want it more? Will they actually want to go out there and absolutely smash it? Yes, they will, because they want to be in the Poland national team. So we'll see if they can bang in some goals today. A lot of you have come over from the Instagram, and we're going to go through some comments and some. Well, we had a few donations already. I think, what is the top donation? I think it's £2 right now. But yeah, that is it. Listen, I'm absolutely buzzing for this game. Let's get 1k likes for Thogdad. I've got a little water review here. Ice cold. I put 3 ice cubes in. Absolute game changer. If you guys don't like normal water, buy some ice cubes or slap some in the freezer. I swear to God, it makes it taste better and it doesn't even taste different. I love a bit of a little temperature difference. It works, mate. Unreal. Thogdad's got the flags out, but we're not going to see Thogdad on the screen until we get to 1k likes. So yeah, a lot to get through today. We've both got our England shirts on, or do we? Let us know in the comments what you're all drinking. What would you like us to drink today as well? Because maybe we'll have something in the locker. I don't know. We'll see. And we've got a lot of sofa scores to go through, lineups to get into, and everything is to come today. But first of all, how are you all doing? Now, I've got to say it. The real unfortunate news of this week was one of my good friends, someone I did a podcast with. And when you do a podcast, you're sitting there speaking to them for 2 to 3 hours, off camera, on camera. You're really getting to know them. It ain't just like a quick YouTube video. And yes, 3 weeks ago, we got him on as Prem Predictions. He's one of our last guests. Of course, I'm talking about Claude, the legend himself, who unfortunately lost his battle to mental health a few days ago. His father reported it on his social media. And I just want to say, like, everybody put rest in peace to Claude in the chat. I mean, as a community, I feel like we need to come together and just remember him. He was one of the nicest guys in this community. I think he always came across as like a top bloke. When I met him and actually had a proper chat with him for like 3 hours and actually got to know what he's really like off camera, on the podcast, on camera, you could really tell like he's just a lovely guy and he's been very unlucky with life in terms of personal life, which we're not going to get into because I don't think it's fair on him to just go on about that. It's not information that his family probably want me to say on camera, but I can tell you the guy's been very unlucky with life over different things, different paths. It's not gone his way. And I think all of that accumulated, and it's a real shame to know that he's not here today. He is somewhere up there. I do believe in God. I believe in heaven, and I genuinely believe that's where he is with his mother, as he wanted to be. And I genuinely mean the absolute best for him and his family and his friends and everyone else who's going through a bit of a tough time, just thinking that he's not here anymore. Like, generally, even, I think it's underrated, even you guys. I think people don't understand that even, like, you guys can get seriously affected by some news like this, because when people just think, oh, it's only the people that knew him, that worked with him, guys, you watched him regularly for years on this YouTube screen. You gain a friendship there, even though Claude never spoke to you in person. I reach out to all of you guys, and I'm with you by saying, like, if you need to talk to someone, do it. Be open about it. It's too many people in this world right now, and it doesn't get spoken about enough. Don't act, when someone asks you, are you all right? You just say, yeah, I'm good. And then you move on to what you're going to say. But that question, the key of that question is actually to ask, like, how are you really doing mentally? But people just write it off like it's, oh, you're right, But that's just how it is. So rest in peace to Claude. Like, he's an absolute legend of the game. He will never be forgotten. And he's one of the nicest guys I've ever met in this community. I'm going to put that out there right now. So, yeah, that's my words on it. Let's bring in Thogdad. I don't know if we're on 1k likes yet already, but we're going to bring him in because I think it's the right time to. How you doing, Thogdad?
Hey, not bad. Yeah, horrible news about Claude. I was listening to that. Awful, just awful to think that a few weeks ago he was bantering with us. He was a guest on our Premier League predictions.
Yeah.
I mean, I went back and watched the interview you did with him.
With the
Theo.
podcast, yeah.
It's heavy stuff. I mean, you as an 18-year-old, in some ways, it's hard to deal with. What Claude was saying, at age 57, clearly in a difficult place. And I would echo what Theo's just said. If any of you are suffering, you must be talking to someone. You must talk to someone. Now, that can be a parent, friend, family. If that's not possible, You could call Childline if you're young. You can call the Samaritans.
Absolutely.
Talk to someone openly. Do not suffer in silence.
I think at some point you and me should do some kind of charity event.
We will.
And we should honestly, the one charity I think needs to be more spoken of is mental health, especially for men, because I feel like it's in the underrated. It's how many men grow up thinking, oh, you got to be manly, you can't show your emotions, you got to keep it all in there.
Yes.
But when it builds up all in there, that's when it gets to you the most. And I genuinely think one day we're going to do something for men's mental health charity, and we're going to just raise a shit ton of money because it needs to be spoken about more.
We have to, don't we, Theo? Because we're in a situation where we're in the public eye. People talk to us about their problems. They DM us. They talk on here about issues that they've got. Yeah. It is so prevalent. Mental health issues of depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts. It's everywhere. It is the biggest killer of young men. It's a killer of young women. And what we saw with Claude was someone who was 58. So he wasn't a young man. He was older than I am. And that just shows it's not just the young, the middle-aged, it's the older folk as well. It affects a lot of us.
Of course it does, yeah. I just want to say, we're going to speak more about this at kickoff. We've got some stuff to get through, and we're going to still plan to go through that. First thing I want to say, Dylan Willets, thanks for £5. England to win 2-0, Kane and Mount to score. Do you think that's a good prediction?
I think that is a very good prediction. I think if I had to predict a score, 1-0 England or 2-0 England would be the prediction.
Seriously?
Absolutely, Theo.
Okay. You don't think Poland will score?
It's
without
a
Lewandowski.
Tough one, Theo. I mean, we will go through player by player in a minute, but my initial thought is that, you know what, there's some good players in there, Theo.
Yeah.
But it's not a great team. It's a team we should beat.
Now, the one thing and the reason we've only got 13 minutes to talk about this, because we want to go through some of the other lineups of the different teams, that's Mason Mount as a Chelsea Academy boy. And that's just so amazing to see how these lads are growing up.
I know.
Like, he literally looks younger than me in that photo. And
I know, that is too
It's just
funny.
crazy. I mean, these guys, it's amazing. Right, we're going to go through the Scotland lineup, Spain lineup, Germany lineup, England lineup, and just pile through it quickly.
Yes.
Give a quick score prediction. Then we'll get into kickoff and we'll talk to you guys a bit more about what's life been like for the last few weeks. Yes. International break, we don't do as many live streams, so it'll be good to catch up.
Absolutely.
So let's crack straight into it with the news. Okay, let's go through these games and all the 7:15s and talk. Oh look, there's Messi Mount again.
I know, he's so young.
Shall we go through these games? Let's start with Spain Kosovo. 1.07 odds in favour of Spain today. What do you reckon? Are they winning?
They should do, shouldn't they, Theo? Look, I mean, Kosovo, they're not the worst team in the world.
They gave us a good game. We were 1-0 down to them, 2-1 down to them at points at the Saints ground earlier on.
They've actually got some ability going forward. They are a proper football team, but Spain should win this.
Yeah.
They should win this.
Yeah, they got Dani Olmo at Leipzig. He scored important goals in the Champions League last year. Pedri, who a lot of Barcelona fans have been speaking about very heavily in terms of the next big thing. Yeah. Alvaro Morata famously sitting offside all day. But also Juve's top goal scorer in the Champions League this year. Ronaldo fans won't like that. Or he was before. I don't know if it's about the same. Jordi Alba clearly played the best in that team. Eric Garcia is at Man City right now, but he's not getting much game time. He might go Barcelona. Marcus Llorente's at... as we know, Atletico Madrid scored the winner against Liverpool, but he has been playing right back since Kieran Trippier has been out because he lumped it on. Right, Spain Kosovo prediction. What score are you going?
Do you know what? I'm going to go Spain to win that 2-0.
I'm going to say 3-1. I think Kosovo will sneak one. When England played them, it's high scoring, so I'm going to go for something similar. It was. Lithuania, Italy kicks off in 15 minutes. Italy should walk this one, it's fair to. And thanks for donations. We're going to shout all of you out and follow you back and make you moderator when we get back to the other screen. But Italy prediction?
They should win that again comfortably, shouldn't they? I mean, Lithuania, small country there in the Baltic states. They're playing at home. That makes it that little bit more difficult for Italy. But you know what? I'm going to go the same score, 2-0 to Italy. Yeah,
it's a rotated team. El Shaarawy, I feel like he's just a bit of a FIFA legend.
Yeah.
And I don't know how he's still working his way into the Italy team. But I don't know much about Manuel Locatelli. No. Neither do I know much about Gianluca Mancini. But I heard his name a lot recently for being decent.
Famous dad.
Yeah, obviously famous dad, but also a player that is actually meant to be quite good.
Yes, yeah.
And quite exciting. So my prediction, Lithuania 0, Italy 2.
Yes.
Is that the same as you?
It certainly is. There.
Yeah. Northern Ireland, Bulgaria. Let's give them some airtime because I'm sure there's a few Northern Irish fans in the chat.
My goodness.
Getting excited. Looking forward to hearing what we have to say. And what's your prediction?
Well, you've got George Saville, recognise him. You've got Josh McGuinness, Steve Davis, Stuart Dallas. Johnny Evans. Look, you've got some reasonable players there, but oh my goodness, it's a hard one to call. You know what? I'm sorry, Northern Ireland fans. I'm going to say 2-1 to Bulgaria.
Really? Yeah, Bulgaria not a bad nation, but Northern Ireland at home, so I'm going to go 1-0 Northern Ireland.
Yeah, I know.
McGuinness to score.
I don't know. I know Northern Ireland are favourites, but I just think there might be a surprise there.
Okay, let's move on to Bosnia versus France. These are the lineups. Would you say France is the favourite for the Euros, or what's your opinion on that?
I've got a very small acca on. I only bet, small amounts. I've got a small acca, Theo, and I think from memory, France, Germany, England and Scotland. I could be wrong. I've got 4 teams in it, and I've got France to win. They should beat Bosnia. Having said that, I mean, you've got Edin Dzeko in there, you've got Pjanic. There's some good names in there, aren't there?
Yeah.
Kolasinac.
No, Bosnia have a decent team. They always overperform what people expect because they're all hard.
I mean, you've got Paul
and you've
Pogba
got that
in there creating.
Pjanic.
Griezmann, I'm a big fan. Bosnia won, France 2.
Yeah, I think it's too much for France. Too much for Bosnia when you look at this France team. Mbappe, Griezmann, Coman, who you love, Dad. Pogba starting. Lamar.
It's a good team.
Rabiot, who always puts in a shift. Lucas Hernandez. Pavard. I think that Lucas will be a left back and Pavard will be a right.
It's a good team.
Varane at Real Madrid and Hugo at Spurs. It's just that's why they're favourites with England to win the Euros.
True.
Because they've got qualities in every position. So I'm gonna go 3-1 France. I think Bosnia will score because people underestimate Bosnia. I think a cheeky bet on Bosnia to score over 0.5 goals could be good returns and also a cheeky bet. Let's talk about what other games should we speak about? Let's talk about Scotland, Faroe Islands. What do you reckon for this one, Dad?
They should absolutely murder the Faroe Islands, shouldn't they? And dreaded Viking, I'm sorry to say that, but you probably agree with me. You've got Che Adams. What a time to get in there and maybe get your first goal for Scotland. You've got Andy Robertson. He's going to be dangerous. That's a good Scotland team. They're going to win this one. Scott McTominay steaming. Is he playing centre-back?
I think so, yeah.
Wow. Okay, that's going to be 3-0 to Scotland.
3-0 to Scotland, you reckon?
Yes.
With Scott McSauce at centre back.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. I want to say 3-0 as well.
Yes.
I'm gonna say 3-0 Scotland as well because I think you got that one spot on. I think it's gonna be a convincing Scotland win. I mean, it's Faroe Islands. If anything else happens, it's an embarrassment. Yeah. But apart from that, let's talk about England versus Poland. We've got about 12 minutes to do so, and I think it's time we do. Let's kick things off with the England team. The odds are surprisingly not in favour of England.
Yeah.
Surprisingly not, as in it's not a surprise to see. Let's talk about the England team, starting things off when they've gone for Nick Pope again. Yeah. Do you think Southgate's just basically picking Nick Pope now on a regular because he wants him to be the number one at the Euros?
Yes, I do, Theo. Now, this could be the hardest game of the World Cup qualifiers. I suppose you could argue Poland away is harder. This is a crucial game, Theo. Yeah. The last two were kind of easy wins. We won them comfortably. We haven't conceded yet in 3 hours. This is tougher. So the team he's picked is exactly the team I expected. And it's a good sign for Nick Pope.
Yeah.
He's picked again and it's because he's the best.
Dad, I completely agree. I think Nick Pope is one of those players where or goalkeeper, shall I say, where he's probably the best right now, but because he's a Burnley, he got underestimated at times. But I think Southgate's finally seen the light. Now, we've not seen Luke Shaw in the team today because they picked Ben Chilwell. Is it good to see rotation there?
Yes.
Who'd be your number one?
Well, I've gone for Luke Shaw. We did a video, didn't we, Theo, on YouTube, and everyone who's not seen it, go and watch that. It's a cracker, of course.
It's an absolute Christmas cracker, mate.
No, but I expected Ben Chilwell. I expected rotation here, Theo, because I don't think the gaffer's made up his mind yet. Okay.
Then the two centre-backs, unchanged of John Stones and Harry Maguire. Got anything to add about them two?
Those are the two that should be starting against Croatia.
There's not much to add with that. Kyle Walker's been picked as the right-back again.
Yes.
Famously played for Spurs.
Yeah.
Obviously, I said that in my new video, and everyone was like, "Oh, Walker for Spurs, very funny." I made a mistake, lads. We're not all bloody robots, okay? We're not all Erling Braut Haalands. When I was speaking about Walker in my England video, I said, "Oh, Walker for Spurs."
Oh, did you?
Yeah, instead of City.
It's easily done, isn't it?
It's easily done. He used to play for Spurs, which some of the kids wouldn't even know. But it's true. And also, he's doing great for England, so big up Kyle Walker. Right, let's talk about the midfield three, starting with two DMs. Again, he's picked Declan Rice and Calvin Phillips. Let's start with Calvin Phillips. A lot of England fans have been hating on the fact that he's starting in the team. Do you think that's the problem with the tactics, playing two defensive midfielders against the likes of Albania and San Marino? But does it make a little bit more sense today against Poland?
I thought it was a little bit safe playing him in the last game, Theo, against Albania. It makes more sense, yes, against Poland. What you've got to remember, this guy is only, he's 25 years old, but he's only had 6 caps.
Yeah.
So internationally, he's inexperienced. And I think it's good that he's playing today. He's had a couple of decent games against easy opposition. And I think he's going to be tested a little bit more today. So let's keep our eye on him today.
You know what? Tell me in the comments right now, what would be your perfect midfield 3 for England? And everybody tell me in the comments. I want to hear your opinions running through the chat. And for me, I would go Declan Rice, Ward-Prowse, and Mason Mount. Obviously, Mason Mount might be more in a forward position. Maybe it's Foden. But I think today the midfield 3 will be Mount, Rice, and Phillips sitting behind them. But no, the one man that everybody's got to have in their midfield 3 is this guy.
Yeah.
The Hammers player who's been linked with Chelsea and some other big clubs, Declan Rice.
Yeah, no, he was wonderful in the Albania game. He's had a great season, and, he's really turned my head this season.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure. A year or two ago, I wasn't sure. He's still learning.
Same with Mason Mount, same kind of story.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a much, much improved player. He's now had 14 caps for England. This is his 15th. And a special player. Now, the big 6 teams are going to fight for this guy.
Regular 7 out of 10 for West Ham. He's key to their tactics, and I think he's key to Southgate's modern-day England tactics.
Yeah.
Now, let's speak about Mason Mount, because I think he will be in the midfield in front of Phillips and Rice, because I think that's like how Southgate likes him, because he's got lots of energy.
Yes.
How do you think he'll do today, Dad?
I think he'll do great. I think he's in real form, very confident. He got a goal, didn't he, in his last game. He's got 4 goals for England now in 15 appearances. It's amazing. He's 22 years old. He's got, hopefully, touch wood, he stays fit, he stays good. He's got another decade in an England shirt.
He's on the form of his life, Dad.
Brilliant,
brilliant. A goal in the last game, an assist in the game before. But let's not forget the famous statistic that Chelsea fans love, and rightly so. 8 key passes in 45 minutes of football against San Marino. Brilliant. I know it's San Marino, and my nan could probably play well against San Marino. I'm not even joking. But the fact he's producing that much creativity and bringing that to the pitch, he's got to be doing something right, because it's always 11 versus 11. And I'm telling you, there's been players that play against bloody FA Cup games where you've seen some top world-class footballers ghost against some dodgy League 2 side. And no one's saying, but it's that dodgy League 2 side then. So Mason Mount, respect him, I say.
Absolutely. The consistency recently for club and country has been phenomenal.
I don't like when people say he's not in their England 11. Right, Phil Foden, who I predict will be playing right winger today. It's a role that Pep put him in against Liverpool, where he scored an absolute screamer and played a great game. Do you think he'll work?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You know what a big fan I am of Philip Foden, of Man City. And he's only played 5 caps there. He's 20 years old. He's scored 2 goals already. And he shows such incredible confidence for a 20-year-old. And it's all there. It really is. And it's frightening that he's going to get better as well.
I know. And it's great that Southgate's giving him game time.
It is.
3 out of the 3 available. People wouldn't say it, but 3 out of the 3 available games he's played a 20-year-old.
I know.
Like Phil Foden, who Pep loves to sugarcoat and not even play in the team. And Phil Foden's played in all 3 and represented well. So I think people are actually underestimating how good Southgate is doing with these team selections.
Yeah.
And that is a very unpopular opinion. And I will put that out there. Right, let's talk about the left winger today. Raheem Sterling scored against San Marino. But you could argue, even though he scored against them, he didn't really play that well. He had a lot of shots, a lot of wasted opportunities. What's your verdict on it, Dad?
Well, we've seen him on his day, and I think it was against Bulgaria when we went to Sofia. He was just brilliant. He's just unplayable at times.
Yeah, on his day he can be great, and this is the sad thing about it. When he has an off day against San Marino, but he scores, everyone forgets all the misses he's had. I'm sorry, to be a real top baller, you have to be more clinical. And he's got everything but that clinical finish.
Yeah, and I agree, Theo. And he's 26. He's not a young kid anymore.
No.
He should be going out there and scoring, 2 or 3 goals against San Marino, a couple of goals against Albania. He misses too many chances. But you know what? He's unplayable at times.
Yeah.
When he's running at 1 or 2 players on the edge of the box, you can see defenders crap.
Then we got Harry Kane, the 130 million player value they predict on here. I mean, he's only played 1 game, but he got a goal and assist in that. That was against Albania. We only beat them 2-0, and he was the one to break through them. And people underestimate Albania's defence. It's actually really good. Loads of Serie A players.
Yeah.
So he played well. He's starting again. Is he going to prove today that he's better than Lewandowski?
Yeah, look, I mean, obviously it's a shame Lewandowski's not playing. I mean, I would rather see him play, Theo. I'd rather see the England defence go up against Lewandowski and have to deal with him.
Yeah, as a little test. But it's not the case. It's not the case.
But he's not playing. Harry Kane is a world-class
Do you think he'll
player.
score today?
Do you know what? Yes, he will score today.
I agree with you.
He will score
Right,
today.
let's talk about the Poland team really quickly. First thing we have to mention, Wojciech Szczesny, Juve player. from Arsenal originally. A lot of people remember this guy. He went on loan to Brentford at one point as well. I mean, there's lots of different mentions, but I mean, he is one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
And he's having a great season for Juventus, conceding less than a goal a game. Arsenal sold him for 13 million.
That's crazy.
I think that's...
He proved a lot of people wrong then, you could argue.
Yes, he did.
Anyway, we've got Kamil Glick now in the team, 30-year-old, plays for Benevento, Syriac quality. He's been around the blocks. He's been Monaco, Palermo, Torino. You know what I mean? Real Madrid originally.
That is correct, Theo. He's played 81 times for his country and got 6 goals, so an experienced player.
Now, a Barnsley fan mentioned the fact that this guy's starting, so we'll watch out for him, won't we, for the Barnsley fans?
It's really interesting because we tipped Barnsley to be in the Premiership in 5 years. Don't underestimate Barnsley. This guy's got 1 cap for Poland. This season for Barnsley, he's actually got 5 goals and an assist.
Well in.
I don't know if those are headed goals.
And 4 big chances missed. I mean, he's clearly, he's getting a few opportunities. Then Jan Bednarek, which lots of Southampton fans will be watching out for today. He's a regular Premier League starter. He's had a few stinkers, let's not forget that, but usually pretty good.
I like him, Theo. I think he's a good player. He's been capped 28 times for his country. I think he's good for club and country.
Then we got the right winger, Bartosz Beriszenski, the Sampdorian player. What do you reckon for him?
Well, he came from Legia Warsaw 4 years ago. He's got 30 caps. He's worth about 5 million quid.
Yeah, I think he'll be playing right wing back today. Yes. I don't know, right mid, kind of just covering for the defence.
I'm thinking right wing back, yes.
Then on the other side, we are facing a geezer from Lokomotiv Moscow. So that should be all right. We'll see what he can do from the Russian league. Then we got Gregor Krychowiak, who's been all around the blocks. He's been at West Brom at one point as well.
Yeah, I was going to say about Rebus. I thought he was a Scottish detective from Edinburgh, but anyway, I must be wrong.
Save our gracious Queen. Long live our noble Queen. God save the Queen. Send her victorious, happy and glorious, long to reign over us. God save the Queen. Emotional. We always belt it out for the boys and the girls and everyone.
Absolutely.
But yes, Dad, just quickly mentioning the fact that we are playing a few Polish lads. Just go through it quickly because it's pretty boring. Quickly mute this for the last ad on ITV. They always do one just before the game. It's a little bit annoying.
They certainly do.
You gotta get, money's money at the end of the day. Cash is king.
Absolutely.
Right. We're playing against a guy called Jacob Modder who plays for Brighton. Brighton.
I know, Theo. And another guy who came from Lech Poznan, 10 million quid. He's not played much for Brighton. Three appearances this season.
Yeah, well, I don't remember the name, so that's just saying something. Now, the left winger, Peter Zielinski, the 26-year-old from Poland. I know about this guy. He's a decent central midfielder or attacking mid. I don't know if he's playing left wing today or they got their tactics completely wrong on SofaScore. But watch out for him. Just take a look at this, Dad. Yes. Take a look at this. Look at his stats recently. Every game, a goal and an assist. Just very involved. It's good to see.
Very much so, Theo. 58 caps for his country. He's a Napoli lad. 6 goals for his country. And this season in the league, 6 goals, 6 assists. He's worth about 41 million quid.
Yeah.
So do not underestimate him.
And don't underestimate this geezer as well, Piatek. Once linked with Chelsea, surprisingly. You can search that up, I'm not even joking.
Really?
He's got a goal for Poland against Hungary in a 3-3 draw. Poland also played Andorra, beat them 3-0. People need to, realise they're not a bad side there.
I tell you what, I looked at his stats. He's a Hertha lad, isn't he?
Yeah.
17 caps, 8 goals. He's got 6 goals this season for Hertha Berlin in the Bundesliga. Came from AC Milan for 22 million quid.
And this geezer who plays for PAOK, Karol Swiderski, he's the right winger we're facing today. Scored in the last Poland game. So this is the thing, guys. Everyone speaks about Lewandowski, all of this. When they last played Andorra, where Lewandowski played, he scored 2 goals. I get that, played well. But Piatek got a goal. Zielinski played really well. Kamil Gojwiak played really well. There are players that we're going to be facing today that are decent. And let's not forget, we've got loads of games to get through today. I'm excited. Your nan is exciting. And we've got a cracker.
Exciting? Your nan is exciting?
Well, she is exciting when she's in the Bolton vlogs, getting her score predictions in and everything.
Oh, he's digging his way out of that one.
What do you mean, Thogdad? You've been a mug. Right. We've got the England chants on. We've got the England shirts on. And kickoff is underway, guys. Here we go. Wow. Oh, wow. Poland are not taking the knee. Poland are not taking the knee. England took the knee.
Wow.
And Poland, every single Poland player pointed to UEFA respect. And chose against taking the knee. Now, that is a conversation starter about this game.
Wow.
All the Poland players pointed to UEFA Respect on the side of their shirts.
Yeah.
And basically said, I guess they're against UEFA. That's what they're saying. Dad, when we went to Bulgaria, let's not forget there were stickers where they were literally saying they're against UEFA.
Yeah.
That is insane. I can't believe that.
Let's not compare Poland with what we saw in Bulgaria.
I know, but they're both Eastern European nations.
Those guys decided not to take the knee. I don't know why.
That's mental, guys. I'm generally
No,
but I'm not even joking. That's crazy. Every single player pointed to their shoulder, where it said something to do with UEFA, and didn't take the knee, whilst every single England player did. It's
it's the player's choice there.
That is a conversation. Comment down below what you think about it.
Yeah.
We've got loads of donations to get through in the meantime. Thank you, Dylan, for the £5. He says 2-0 England, Kane and Mount. Now, that's something very interesting because we're actually doing a huge giveaway today. We're giving away a cheeky £70 to 2 winners who like, subscribe, and comment down below their full-time predictions. Dylan, you are entered. Thank you for the £5 donation, but you said 2-0 England. You might win £70 in return today. We'll be sending it to people on Instagram, in DMs, directly. What would you recommend them for the giveaway, Dad?
Well, first of all, everyone subscribe to Thogden, to this YouTube
Get him
channel.
in, boys. Come on.
Because we're going to hit 11,000 tonight.
Let's not forget, you have to subscribe to enter the giveaway.
Correct there.
Absolutely, subscribe, guys, and make sure you like, or you won't win the money. If you want to win £70, like, subscribe, and comment down below your score, and then screenshot it to me on Instagram DMs if you get it right, and I'll respond.
Yes, yeah.
And I'll be giving 2 people with 70 quid
and
later.
By the way,
that could buy you about, 7 Nando's?
Absolutely.
A few Domino's orders. All the lads, you know?
Correct, Theo. Now, I'm going for 2-0 England, but having said that, I think Poland have got something going forward, so...
I want to ask you more about this conversation start. A lot of people are tuning in because they want to hear what we have to say about Poland not taking the knee, pointing to the UEFA sign, and standing up. Every single one. This was planned because the camera went straight to a Poland player.
Yeah.
All of them were doing the same thing. They had an arm pointed at their shoulder, and they were not taking the knee. Every England player took the knee.
I think that's their right, Theo.
Okay. Are we seeing a correlation here with Eastern European nations? You know, we played against Bulgaria. There was racial abuse to the England players. We played against Montenegro. There was racial abuse to Sterling.
Yeah.
We're now playing Poland. Now, obviously, there's no fans there, so we don't know if there would be. It probably wouldn't be, considering it was at Wembley. But if it was an away game, do you think there's a correlation here with Eastern European nations that maybe need to be educated a little bit better in terms of everything that's going on with BLM and that sort of situation?
No, I don't, Theo. I just think the players have got together. I don't think we should assume that. I think it's more a case of, look, we've done it for a while.
Yeah.
We don't want to anymore. And you have to respect that.
Yeah.
I don't like it when people are forced to do something, to show... It's almost like this woke culture. You've got to do that to show this thing.
You're risky. You're saying this. It's risky.
I'm just being honest.
You're standing against...
I'm just being honest. You know, if the players don't want to take the knee, they've got respect on their arms. They're pointing to that. Fine. Let's not make a big issue of it. The back pages will love it, Theo. You know, they'll get a story out of that. It's not a story.
And quite frankly...
it's just 11 players they've taken the knee for a year. They're like, you know what?
I'm just playing devil's advocate here, Thogdad, as you know. I'm asking you this because people want to hear it. This is the comment. No one expected that. It was out the blue. The camera it's just against... it's muscle memory now for the England players to just take the knee first 7 seconds of every game. To suddenly see every single Poland player. I mean, what do you think someone like Raheem Sterling is thinking when he looks at the Poland team and he sees every single Poland lad standing up and pointing at a UEFA badge?
He's probably thinking about the next 90 minutes of football there.
Really?
Honestly, yeah.
Because obviously Kimmich has gone public, the Germany team have gone public about the situation with, how they think not just UEFA, but a lot of these national companies are being a little bit dodgy behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
And Kimmich has got the Germany team saying basically boycott the tournament. People haven't really got on his side because I think a lot of people want to be there. But do you think, is this part of it? Is this Poland agreeing with Germany about this whole boycott?
No, I don't know. They've just got together, Theo, and they've decided we're here to play a football game. You know, there are these are footballers, Theo. They're not politicians. And I do respect it when you've got the likes of Marcus Rashford who wants to make social statements. I respect that.
What does Rashford think if he's seeing every single Poland player not...
He's probably watching the game and thinking, come on, England. He's probably not that bothered.
Do you think if Raheem Sterling scores today, he's gonna shush the Poland players or something?
No, I don't. I think you're making too much of it.
Really?
I think you're reading too much into it. Look,
yeah, fair enough.
I've got 101 views, but I don't have to say them.
No, you got you got about 50,000 subscribers, Dad.
Yeah, look, you know what I'm saying. I don't feel I have to.
You got a few more views. You know, you got a few more views than 101. Listen, we've got a few donations to get through. Right. Theodore Weiberg, thank you for the 25 SEK. By the way, guys, if you want to give your opinion in this conversation, donate to the channel, leave your comment. We'll read out your name and your comment, and we'll add your opinion to this conversation. Should England in the future think about stopping taking the knee as well? I mean, obviously, this has been going on for a year. How much of an impact does it have now? Just a question. I'd love to hear what people think. You know, do we need to continue doing this going forward? What do you reckon?
No, you don't.
Do you think it makes much of a difference?
I've always said all along, it's up to the players.
Yeah.
Yeah,
fair.
If they want to do it, let them do it. If they don't, it's just a little bit. I got it at first. I got why there was a debate.
Yeah.
But do you want people taking the knee in 20 years, 40 years?
You know what? I mean, this isn't a long-term look. People have got to be educated from the schools, from the bottom level. Taking a knee in a football game where people are sitting down with a beer, which we're about to have, you need to go get our beers in.
Oh, I will in a minute. I'm going to finish my tea
you're on lime duty, though, Dad. That's one thing. You're on lime duty.
But let's talk about the football, Theo. 7 minutes have gone,
let's do
and basically nothing's happened.
Yeah, I know, nothing.
That sums it
nothing.
up.
Literally nothing, as Jose was saying.
Nothing has happened. There have been no chances,
but
no
we've had
shots.
a few awesome...
Scotland have scored. Scotland won. Faroe Islands 0. John McGinn has done it against the mighty Faroe Islands.
Love that.
Do we have any Scots in the stream?
This Theodore guy, look at the name. It's like Theodore, but in Swedish.
Oh, right.
And that's my name. My name is Theodore.
Right, here come England. Mason Mount.
Mason Mount on the ball. He's been on really good form recently.
Oh, Chilwell can cross it.
Chelsea teammate.
Somebody
whips it in.
Oh.
Headed to Foden. Foden isn't used to headers, really.
It's too high up for him.
Yeah, it is.
Too high and hard.
Good leap, though. Good leap from him.
Leaped like a salmon.
Good work from Mount to Chilwell to Foden. And then the header, I'm sure if that was Kane, it would be a goal, but they were trying to mark Kane out the game.
That's the shame. Foden is 171 centimetres. He's just not big enough for that.
Yeah.
And if it was Kane there, maybe, or if it was Harry Maguire there, of course, he's no reason to be there, that would have been a goal.
Yeah.
So
cool. Well, it's good to get all your opinions in the chat. Keep giving your opinion about everything that's going on. Muzzaby, thank you for the £2. He said 3-1 England. You are entered into the £70 giveaway, my friend. If it is 3-1 England, you could be winning 70 quid today. If you want to enter, like and subscribe. It's free to do. You don't have to pay anything to subscribe.
But here
have
comes
a YouTube
Poland,
account.
big chance.
Oh my God, don't go 1-0 down.
Wow.
If we go 1-0 down today, some serious questions has to be asked. We're too near the Euros to be losing games here. Multi-gamer, thanks for £2. He says, hi Theo, when is your Champions League predictions going to be up?
Oh.
The update,
wow.
Mate, the Champions League isn't in a while.
When is the Champions League again? It's a while, isn't it?
Multi-gamer, please tell me in the chat or donate again and tell us when is the Champions League, or just whenever.
Someone tell us
donate
in the chat.
2p and tell us, you know what I mean, so we can see it, because there's quite a lot of people in the chat. But you know what I mean. Let us know, when is the Champions League starting again? Thank you, Theodore, Muzzaby. Fresh Marco, thanks for £2, says, you're both legends, can I have a mod? I've donated a lot. I will make you a moderator later. We're just running everything right now with all the links and stuff. It's just an absolute mayhem. I don't want anything to crash.
And sometimes when we make technical changes, the thing crashes.
It does, and it's out of our hands, so we don't want that. We're going to stick to our guns here. Dylan Willett, thanks for the £5. He says England 2-0. You're
Mason Mount coming up the left. Big chance again over to Raheem Sterling.
Go on, mate. Raheem Sterling,
He's
have a bang.
Phil Foden with him. In edge of the box. Pulls it back towards Calvin Phillips with that special haircut.
Guys,
Phil Foden, edge of the box. Great feet.
Foden on the ball
onto
here.
His left.
Go
edge
on,
of the
lads.
area. Oh,
He
my
goes down.
goodness.
The referee gets nothing. He's a lightweight player. That's the key. If he's going to go 50-50, oh, my God.
Offside.
Poland were through there, but the flag went up pretty quickly. Thank God. They don't do the waiting thing like they do in the Premier League, where they wait for the opportunity to arise. Ram, thank you for the $5. If Zaha can do it, why can't Poland? Also, what Qatar are doing to the building the stadiums is so wrong. I'm going to wait to give my own opinion on Qatar. I'm going to wait to see what's going on there. In terms of your point, in terms of Zaha, Thogdad, Zaha didn't take the knee.
Yeah.
And all the other Palace players did. When Zaha didn't take the knee, I think the whole of England were backing him, saying, well done, lads, you had your opinion. And his reasoning was, there's more to BLM than just Black Lives Matter. It's more of a political standpoint
Yeah.
that's added, and he doesn't agree. If you go and actually look at the website and see what they stand for, he doesn't agree with that.
Yeah.
So do you think, is
that's-
that the same concept of why every single Poland player didn't take the knee today?
Well, I think everyone's got their own views on that. I respect Zaha for a very intelligent comment. For looking at this thing, reading about it, and that is a very intelligent take, isn't it? And he's a black player as well, so we're not talking, a Polish guy does it, you automatically think, oh, Eastern Europe, they're doing it for the wrong reasons. You know what? It's a football game. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a football. Let them play football for
I must
90
say,
minutes.
Dad, our Champions League predictions need to be out somewhat soon, because the first set of 2 games
Yes.
is on April the 6th, next week on Wednesday night.
Okay.
And April the 7th, which, get ready, it's my birthday! So there will be a live birthday Champions League stream on April the 7th.
Amazing.
We're going to be on the beers, we're going to be on the piss, and basically, we're going to be having a birthday live stream with you guys, and those Champions League streams pop off. You lot just go mad in them, don't they? They go mad in them. So guys, Thogdad, let me ask you a question. What have you bought me for my birthday?
I'm
Is
not
a big
telling
question.
you that. It's all about secrets, isn't it?
Well, I hope you've done me something good, because me and my sister sorted you out very well for your birthday recently. We bought you.
Yeah, you did,
we
actually.
got you. We shared. We split everything, and we got you a nice whiskey,
Yeah, you
a
did,
nice
yeah.
Scottish one,
It
like a
was
solid
nice.
one,
Yeah,
and
it
you got
was-
that checked. You got that checked.
And I got lovely crepes.
Oh, we got you some. I bought him some lovely Adidas shoes.
And
I
I got
would
a
go
lovely
them, but I don't want to get
Fred
COVID.
Perry shirt.
And he got a lovely lime Fred Perry shirt, as you guys would have seen in the videos.
Yeah.
So let's see. By the way, guys, have you got any ideas of what we can do on my birthday apart from just having a beer in the gaff? Because
Yeah, Mia,
let
you're
us
right.
know.
That's exactly what we're going to do. So I'm going to sort that out right now. We're going to get a beer and we're going to drink.
Yeah, let's do that.
Everyone's going to drink to Claude.
Whatever drink.
If
I
you-
mean,
if
it
you
doesn't matter
choose
what the
to.
drink is. If you don't want
So
to have a
get
beer,
your drinks ready.
doesn't matter if you don't have a beer, a water, a bloody tea. It could be a fresh brew with a bit of milk and a bit of sugar in. It could be, a water like this. And Thogdad's going to go get the beers with the limes. He's definitely going to put the limes in them. And we're going to be raising a glass. I did this with my mates on the night that it happened. And we're basically going to raise a glass for Claude. If you don't know who Claude is, he's someone who featured on Arsenal Fan TV until they kicked him out. And since then, he's been doing content on his own channel. It's one of those situations where Claude, I went on a podcast with him. He was on my Premier League predictions. I've met him. When you do a podcast with him, you actually speak about how your personal life is and how you feel. You really get to know what they're like and how they are on a personal level. And Claude, to me, as much as I've only met him a bunch of times and he's not like a best mate to me, like I can't say that I've worked with him. But what I can say is I've done a podcast with him where we just spoke about mental health and actually how people feel. Not the football, not talking on a general topic. No, we spoke about how we feel. So, and I realised from that conversation that Claude is one of the honest, most open and humble people you will ever meet. My friend Chelsea Rory, great mate of mine, he wanted to get Claude on for some thing, and basically Claude responded, you're going to get paid for it. And Claude said, donate the money to a mental, I think it was Great Ormond Street Hospital in London, instead of getting a wage. So that just shows you the mentality this guy has. Why is it always the good guys that go? I seriously don't know. And you know what it is? And I hope you guys can join me with this. Fuck cancel culture. Absolutely fuck it. Because part of the reason a lot of these YouTubers get stick, I saw some absolutely horrible tweets on the night, not directed at me, but directed at other YouTubers when the news came out with Claude. A lot of these FT accounts, a lot of them follow me and they're really nice to me, but there are some real toxic, horrible ones. And they were aiming at other YouTubers saying, oh, why didn't he go? Like, it was just terrible. Like, just, how could you even think like that? And just embarrassing. And I think cancel culture needs to be cancelled. It needs to be stopped. Because you don't realise how much it can affect someone when you're looking for a bit of an attention grab. Claude was tweeting at his haters the day before this all went down.
I know. But anyway, I want us all to raise our glasses, our cans, our Iron Brew, our Coke, water, tea, whatever you're drinking, wherever you're from in the world, whatever your nationality, whatever your race, your religion, it doesn't matter. We're drinking a beer or a drink to Claude, who sadly lost his life this week. Claude was a legend of the football community.
And we wish he could be with us here today watching the England games.
He was an Arsenal supporter. He was your typical fan. He was passionate.
Yeah.
He loved it. He wasn't perfect, he'd speak his mind. We loved him for it. We got to know him. Theo got to interview him. We got to know that he was a troubled man. We hoped he's still with us today.
Yeah.
Sadly, he's not, and we're going to drink to him. Claude, this one's for you.
Cheers.
Time to go, mate.
Cheers. Cheers, Thogdad. There we go. Oh. I tell you what, I didn't want a beer, but it was only right. It was only right for Claude.
Yeah.
I had way too much to drink yesterday.
Did you? Yeah.
Yeah, first day back where you can actually see your mates outside.
I know, right.
And the weather was unreal as well. The weather was unreal. Anyway.
Chilwell getting very lively. He just won a corner up the left.
Yeah.
He's got to impress, hasn't he, Chilwell today, Theo, yes?
Yeah.
Jamie Phillips, I am from Scotland. Yep, Scotland, I believe. Still 1-0, is it, Theo?
Yeah, which is expected against Faroe Islands at home. But well done, John McGinn, getting the goal. Right. Now England have a corner.
And it's Calvin Phillips with that right boot of his. Pings it in from the left.
What's he going to do? Aimed at Kane.
Harry Kane didn't jump.
Well, it's difficult to jump when you've got 3 men holding you down. And the ball goes to the back post, where Calvin Phillips. See, these are the kind of players that are free up in these positions. The ones that they don't mark as much, like the Fodens and the Phillips.
Foden on the left now. Crosses it in, and it's cleared.
Everyone's got a shoulder over looking at Kane. They know he's a danger man. And when you've got the class at the back with experience like they do, they've got ex-Real Madrid at centre-back. Let's not forget that. I know he's 32 and he's now playing at Benevento. But, hey, you can't get into the top Italian league playing centre-back if you're not that good.
Yeah, correct.
It's the most important position.
Yeah, no, historically, Theo, Italy was the home of defending. It really was, especially when I was growing up.
Yeah.
70s and 80s, my goodness. In Italy, there were less goals. There'd be like 2 goals per game on average. Elsewhere, there'd be 2.7, 2.8.
I know.
It was famous for tight defence. It's changed a little bit in recent years, but there's still some very, very good Italian defenders.
There we go. I hope you all lifted a glass up at home anyway.
Yeah.
And there we go. Right, back to the football. We're in the 18th minute in the England-Poland game. We are only a few games away from playing the Euros, and I'm excited for it. I don't know how England are going to do. I watch us today. We're looking all right. This is a bit of a... This is seriously bad pass there from Sterling. That's another thing that Sterling we have to watch out for. Technically, he's not always there to be a world-class footballer. But dribbling and pace-wise, and here he comes. He's got that about him, and he's going into the wing. He's going past Raheem. 2. Penalty!
No.
And he's giving it! Come on!
No chance.
Come on, England! Raheem Sterling with pace
chance.
And dribbling ability. And it's the Barnsley centre-back that someone donated and said, look out for him.
I thought we were a bit lucky. Let's have a look again. He goes past 1.
Goes past 2.
Is there a clip?
There is enough there.
There's a little bit
contact.
there.
If they check VAR, which I don't know if they
No,
have.
I don't think there's VAR tonight.
Listen, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to say.
It's weak, Theo. Raheem is just waiting for a touch.
Yeah.
And it comes right at the end.
Hey, listen. We got some donations.
Harry Kane's going to make it 1-0.
Okay, Harry Kane to take. Ram, thanks for the $5. Theodore, thanks for 25 SDK. Support Bolton. Live in Sweden. Love that, man. Love that. Thank you, Changi, for the £2. And Chris, thanks for £5. Hey, Thogden Thogdad. I'm on Cronenberg tonight. We're on the Roners. And
Harry Kane is taking this penalty in the 19th minute.
Come on.
Come on. Bang
Put it away as you always do, Kane.
Go on. Kane.
Go
Come on!
Come on!
Have some of that.
We're going all the way. We're going all the way.
And he's got 34 goals for England. Harry Kane does it again. You can rely on him. That was one straight down the middle.
Down the middle. You don't mess about. As Thogdad would say, it's special. Read that gif. Read that gif. Harry Kane.
And that was won by Raheem Sterling. Just too fast for Poland. And it's 1-0 in 19 minutes.
Harry Kane. Harry Kane. Harry Kane. Harry Kane. England.
Oh, brilliant.
England. And it may be a penalty, and we may have got it from a decision that could have been gone another way, but I don't care, because I'm an England fan, and I'm happy that we're winning 1-0, and we get to change the score on the screen. And we're playing at Wembley, by the way, which is absolutely just round the corner. So we might even just say hello to Harry, maybe offer him round for a beer, because you can now offer your mates round. If only. If only, guys. Even he'll be treating himself to a little beer if he gets a solid win and a couple goals. I wonder if footballers, after a footy game, treat themselves to a beer or two.
They shouldn't really, should they?
I think they do, because
Do they? Yeah.
there was something that came out about Hudson-Odoi, who had like a fridge full of beer or something. I don't know, maybe it was someone else bringing it to his gaff. But Dreaded Viking, thanks for £5. We may be losing, but nice to see the Faroes flag on the best channel on YouTube. Hey, mate. Dreaded Viking, I didn't know you were from the Faroe Islands.
You know that? How many times has he said that?
He said it a lot, but you're always reading it out. I'm always focusing on like something else when you're reading out comments.
He lives in Wales. He likes Swansea, but he's from the Faroe Islands.
That's amazing.
Hence the
Great
Viking.
story. And you're always donating on here. We respect that. And now we know we're going to look out. By the way, it's only 1-0. And if Faroe Islands score, that's like winning the bloody World Cup for you lots. So that's a massive story. Great to have you in here. And great to get the Faroe Islands on the front of the video. And Dylan, thanks for £5. Just need Mount to score for me now. Then my bet is complete. Dylan, good luck, mate. I reckon your bet will come in. Mount goal.
Well, I think it could happen. But Poland have a free kick on the right in a dangerous position, about 4 yards outside the area.
But Dad, tell them about the giveaway. What do they have to do if they're new here?
You have to subscribe, first of all, to the Thogden channel. You have to like this video, give us your score prediction, turn on notifications, and whilst you're at it, go follow us on Twitter, Thogden and Thogdad.
Don't overcomplicate things. To enter...
Do all of that.
To enter the giveaway, you just have to like, subscribe, and comment down below your score.
You certainly do, but, do that extra stuff as well.
And Poland have a free kick, so it might be a good time to add it in now.
No, it's whipped in.
It's low, and it's cleared away by Harry... And no.
That was brought in
I'm not going to speak too soon.
Right,
the ball's in the box.
No, it's poor.
Headed away by Maguire. Harry Maguire.
I've just noticed there.
He drinks the vodka, he drinks the Jaeger. His head's massive.
Sometimes teams don't have a number 13, do they, Thea? Poland do. Rebus.
Harry Maguire. He drinks the Jaeger, he drinks the vodka. His head massive. Dad, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
If you're on the piss... in another nation.
Yeah.
Who's the one footballer you'd love to be on the piss up with? And we'll go now, and then we'll go from the past.
Oh, my goodness. You mean from these players or...
Anyone. It could be anyone. Now and in the past.
I mean, you'd love to be out with someone like Eric Cantona, wouldn't you?
All right, from the past, I'm going to say Peter Crouch.
Yeah.
He seems to be the funniest guy in football.
Yeah, he is funny.
And everyone said that every dressing room he's been in, he's just been a great guy.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm going Peter Crouch.
Yeah, well, I'm going with Cantona.
Join us in the comments,
just
guys.
For the unexpected.
Who would you love to be on a piss up with if you were, on a night out and there was one footballer you could bring along with you on the beers or whatever, and just because it's funny, And so, one of the lads. So Crouchy for me in past. In present...
Yeah, who's that? That's
Harry Maguire's up there, I can't lie. John Stone seems like a really top lad. A lot of these centre-backs...
Harry Maguire, old Bill's going to get involved.
David Wheater for me. David Wheater has to be up there. He seems like a fucking brilliant character. I'm not even joking. Great guy.
You don't have to say the F-bomb.
Yeah, but it's David Wheater. He's a lad, mate. He's a tough legend. Could you, in the live streams, me and him just literally have banter. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And anyway, if anyone comes up to you like, a bit drunk, like, look, you want to scrap?
Yeah.
David Wheater comes in, bang. You're not worried anymore.
Wheater's on the table singing, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
When Bolton got promoted.
You're not worried.
He's up there singing.
Yeah, he's up there singing.
Yeah.
Bloody mental scenes.
Yeah.
Him and Josh Vella were loving it.
I mean, back in the day, Frank Worthington was famous for getting up and singing because he was a massive fan of Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
And he even had the boots and everything, and massive
People are
Elvis
saying
fan.
Heskey, Ray Parler,
Yeah.
Paolo Di Canio, Vinnie Jones.
Yeah.
We got Haaland. Hey, Haaland would be a funny one. Because have you seen the video of him getting kicked out of club?
Yeah.
And he just seems like a joker. Like, I reckon he just wants to fight everyone when he's in the club because he's massive. Have you not seen the video of him getting kicked out of club?
Yes, I have. Yeah.
He's just fighting everyone. He's just like, you know who I am, you know who I am. It's a little bit, pretentious.
But I don't find that funny. I don't like that.
It's quite funny, but it's Haaland, so he can do what the flip he wants, to be honest.
Yeah, but that's not...
Jimmy, thanks for 79p. And then Chris, thanks for £2. What about Owen Doyle? I've never met Owen Doyle. He bangs in the goals for Bolton, don't get me wrong.
What about going on the night out with Marcus Maddison?
He seems a funny guy. Yeah, he seems a funny guy.
I don't know. Who are the real characters these days? I don't know, to be quite honest.
James Maddison always comes across really well in
Yeah.
like the interviews and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what we can really take it from.
Yeah.
That and like YouTube interviews.
Oh, I'll
and
tell you,
videos.
Ben Foster would be.
Oh no, that's a great shout.
Yeah.
Because he seems like one of the lads. He doesn't seem
yeah.
potential. He doesn't seem
Yeah.
out there. He's just one of us, and I think that's great.
I
Anyway.
think when he retires, we have to get him to play Thursday Night Football with us.
100%. Joel Johnson, thanks for the $10 donation, you legend. As an American, I envy English fans. Stay rowdy.
Hey, Joel, who do you support in England
That's-
and in America?
That's a big
What about?
statement.
I mean, you're rowdy. I've seen you singing "Come On, Seattle, Fight and Win."
Oh,
That is
Thogdad hits
proper.
back to the American
That is-
fan.
No, I'm joking with you.
Right.
Joel, you have to get
England
yourself,
fans in the
get
chat.
yourself over here when COVID is finished. Come to some games.
Comment down below what you think Joel has said, what your verdict on it is. As an American, I envy English fans because stay rowdy. How? First of all, question for you: how are we rowdy?
Well, yeah, we're rowdy right
We're not
now.
all, yeah, but we're not all rowdy. We're just having a laugh, having a sing, having
Yeah.
a beer. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
You got to allow out your emotions and just enjoy life a bit. You know what?
Yeah,
You're gonna
yeah.
just drink your eat your hot dog, and say, oh yeah, that's totally rad, and sit there in the ground and then go cheer for the opposition team when they go and get a home run in a football game. Like that ain't fun.
Yeah.
That ain't fun. That ain't fun. You want to be giving it the old sing-song, have a beer, maybe giving it a bit of this, Thogdad at Forest away, we all know that. You know what I mean? That's how football is for you growing up.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. No, it's a lifestyle over here, isn't it? I mean, if you, like we did, I mean, you were going to Bolton games at the age of 4. I went to my first Bolton game at the age of 7.
Yeah.
It's not something you pick. Your dad picks it.
Yeah,
You know
no,
what
I
mean?
get that. I feel that.
And once you go, you can't look back.
That's the same, club and country. Like, I've not picked an F1 team or anything like that.
F1, it's all about the engine, isn't it? It's like, I can't.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, I know
Is that
you're
your
into
opinion?
it.
I love the F1 now. I've been watching Drive to Survive on Netflix. Like
Yeah.
I've just been absolutely
I know you
loving
do,
it.
and that's great.
I watched Series 3 first because I was watching the Grand Prix. I wanted to know a bit more about the drivers.
Yeah.
Now I'm going back to watch Series 1. I'm kind of just in. It's a weird little thing because I've watched Series 3. I've not seen 2. I'm now watching 1.
Did you see the film about James Hunt
No, I haven't. But
and Nicky Lauda?
tell you what,
Brilliant.
this Netflix series
Brilliant
is
shit.
so good, Dad.
Brilliant.
You should actually watch Series
Right,
3.
here come England. Mason
on.
Mount, Raheem.
Loads
He's got
of space.
Foden in the
Take
middle.
a shot. Take a shot.
Oh,
This
shit.
is the.
Oh.
This is what annoys me about Raheem Sterling. He waits too much. He overthinks things.
That had to be a goal.
Crack the shot, son.
Take the shot, Bond.
Crack the shot. You know what I mean? Just
Oh.
bang it.
Yeah.
It really annoys me. It really does.
Foden waiting in the middle. Just anyway, that should have been 2-0 to England.
I'm not even kidding, Dad.
Jimmy Bullard, that's a good shout.
It makes my blood boil, Thogdad.
Ben Thornton.
Anyway, listen.
Thank you.
Thank you for the donations, guys. Ben Thornton, thanks for £4. I'd have a beer with Jimmy Bullard. He seems a funny guy.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
seems a funny guy. We spoke about
What
him.
about Robbie Savage?
On,
Would you?
Robbie Savage. Yeah, him as well. Yeah, they always
Mika Richards.
Yeah, Mika Richards.
Thank
what
you,
a guy.
Taylor.
Raheem waits too long, man. He quakes and he thinks about things too long. The lad needs to go out there and hit the shot in the top corner. We know it's in him somewhere.
Yeah.
But he quakes too much, doesn't he?
His finishing isn't the best in the game. Anyway,
Yeah.
England only 1-0 up. Should have been 2 probably. Comfortable at the moment, but I want to see a second. I want to see them go 2-0 up. We have to win this game. Let's go top of the group. Let's stay top of the group with 9 points from 3.
Yeah, let's do it. Absolutely. And I think the most important thing here, Dad,
Yeah.
is to show that we can convincingly be a solid team. Oh yeah, everyone's going to be like,
Oh,
oh
my
yeah.
goodness.
Everyone's going to be like, oh yeah, but you're without, what's his name? You're without Lewandowski. It's not real competition. They've got 11 players on that pitch who are all in top 5 leagues, nearly.
Yeah.
They've all well-respected players, and some of them are big names. Wojciech Szczesny, one of the best keepers in the... I mean, then you've got quite a lot of players that we've heard of. This is a decent team.
Yeah.
You've got centre-backs who used to play for Real Madrid. I know without Lewandowski it's not the same, but there's still a decent team there.
Moldova 1, Israel 0 is the latest score.
By the way, thank you for all these donations. They're absolutely flying in left, right, and centre.
Amazing.
Brian Harney, thanks for €2.29. Put a mirror behind you so we can see the back. Hey, we're not in Monty anymore. People used to love that, though. That is great content. But thank you for the donation.
Here comes Chilwell, progressing quite a long way.
Jimmy, thanks for 79p.
Raheem Sterling on the left. What's
Right.
he going to do? Take someone into the area. Raheem.
Go on,
Raheem.
have a
shoot.
go. Have a go. Good dribbling.
Raheem.
Penalty again.
No, it's not penalty.
Calvin Phillips.
It's not penalty.
Oh, he won't give it again.
No chance.
Raheem is incredible at dribbling, but you need to know when to shoot.
No, he didn't,
Messi's
didn't
great
have
at
the chance.
Okay,
though.
I get
Didn't
that.
have the chance,
I get
though.
that. No, I see that. That's true.
And I think, did we miss a goal there? Let's have a look. I think there was a goal there.
No.
No, let's have a look. England.
Not any of the ones I'm watching.
No. Iceland are 1-0 up.
Oh, I don't really yet. Okay.
No.
Man United fan 12. Thanks for €2.29. He says, "Do you think Declan Rice is a snake?" I'll let you answer this one first, Dad.
No, of course he's not. And they're just showing that incident again.
I don't think he's a
Raheem.
snake.
No,
I don't think he's Irish.
Come on.
I don't think he's Irish. He played in their academy, probably thinking then that he might not get a shout in the England one. Now he's thinking, I'm the bloody best midfielder in the England squad.
Theo, in the same way, I don't think Che Adams is a snake. Come on, I mean, look.
No,
you can choose.
Well,
your
we're not
country.
saying Che Adams is a snake.
Let people
so
choose
why
their.
yeah.
Scott McTominay chose Scotland over England.
Right.
He's from Lancaster.
Probably,
He's a Lancastrian like me. He's not
he
Scottish.
probably regrets that now because he probably would have been in for a shout in this team. Anyway, or
Do you think he
squad
would?
depth, squad depth. Yeah, for sure. If he's playing for Man United,
Yeah.
and they're going to seriously treat him like a regular,
Yeah.
so should England. And Southgate loves playing the big club players, as we know from the last few. Well, this international break, bit of a different story.
Right, here comes Harry Kane.
What I don't like is that he's building a team worryingly
Mason
without
Mount.
Grealish.
Good pass. Foden. Kane.
Shoot!
Kane!
Oh,
Good save. Good save by Szczesny.
he gets the ball and he scores a goal. I don't think I could say that sentence about anyone more than Kane. Like, you know his attitude of just,
Yeah.
doesn't matter where he is on the pitch.
I know.
He finds the space. He's not the quickest player in the world, but he gets it
Yeah,
around
he does.
a defender, opens up a shot, and he
At that
cracks
point,
it with pace.
You know there's a shot coming up. And it's
Yeah.
a good save by Szczesny.
Harry Kane, man, what a guy. And by the way, with a lot of the games at Wembley, not only does Kane have a good track record at Wembley for England, but people forget that only a couple years ago, Spurs played their home games for a whole season at Wembley. And he had a very good year.
That is very, very
He's got
true.
a good track record at Wembley. And, you know, when you're not far from your family, your gaff, everything's near you. And with this Euros being a lot of game at Wembley, I'm looking forward to it, man. Harry Kane, Golden Boot winner again.
Yeah.
Lump it on. As Trips will definitely be lumping it on.
He will certainly be lumping it on. Yeah. Total attempts, England 4, Poland 0.
Hey, I'm not saying anything soon. But
Dominic Chillot, US Soccer for Life. I don't understand that. What is soccer, mate? In England, Chelsea, 100%.
Let's answer this.
Soccer, what is that?
Dominic, just to get your point across, are you saying that US soccer is better than English soccer? Because you're from England. You're pointing out you're from England.
No, he's from
and you're
the
saying,
US.
No, US Soccer for Life in England, Chelsea, 100%.
That's his English team.
Oh.
Because of Pulisic, maybe.
Oh, mate, okay. Dominic, a question for you. Do you think football is better in US or England? Be honest, and don't answer it. It's not
Kyle
for you.
Walker pings it in towards Harry Kane.
No way. You can't find a way from there.
Oh, my goodness.
It's punched away by Wojciech Szczesny.
Come on, England. Win it there.
Calvin Phillips
Play
wins
on.
it.
Play on.
He does well.
Oh, my
And I
goodness.
think he got fouled, but the ref won't give another
Do you
pen.
know, if there was VAR, they would
know.
have checked 2 of these.
I know.
I think
And
Poland was fouled in the area before.
Oh, that's brilliant from Harry Maguire.
Well done, Harry.
And that's great from Mason Mount. Go on.
Come on,
Find a way through.
I love
Joel
England
Johnson
going
is
forward
back.
today. I love this. Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. England are playing with a bit of ooze. We're oozing. That's what we are. We're oozing.
Yeah.
Expressions would be proud. Right, Joel Johnson has responded, guys. The update on Joel Johnson. He is the man that said that he doesn't like English fans because they're too rowdy and they're too.
No, he loves it.
No, he said he didn't.
No,
but
he
now
loves it.
now he said, thanks for the shout out, boys. I would love to come to England for a game. Keep up the good content. That's nice of him.
Yeah,
that's nice
yeah.
of you, Joel. We appreciate that, mate. And I hope everything is well out in the US. Don't take everything we say a little bit too seriously. But
No, I think
everyone in the chat-
Joel earlier was saying keep being rowdy. He likes it. You know, it's different, isn't it? I've lived in the States there. I've been to baseball games, and it's different, and I love it in its own way. But it's nothing like the atmosphere.
What? So saying
at a
I
football game.
envy English fans is
What does
is
it
a
say?
positive thing. As an American, I envy English fans.
Yeah,
Stay rowdy.
Yeah, he completely envies us. He likes us. He's envious of us. Stay rowdy.
Dad,
It's like,
have you ever searched up what envy means?
yeah. Well, Theo,
Dislikes. It's like
Theo, you don't know what you're talking about.
envy, like angry.
No, envious, jealous.
Oh, jealous.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, when you put it like that, that actually
Yeah.
makes sense.
yeah.
So when he envies us, he
Yes.
doesn't like us because he's jealous that they
No,
don't have the same.
listen. He's jealous of us. It's another word in the thesaurus would be jealous. He's envious. He's jealous. He's not
Wow.
angry.
Oh, I
He wishes
Joel,
American.
I have to apologise.
Yeah.
I have to apologise. Listen, I thought you were firing shots saying,
It's like I'm giving an English GCSE lesson here.
Thogdad, you've always been good at your English, in fairness.
I
I walk
love
around the gaff
writing,
and I'll say things short to keep it snappy, like on text.
Yeah.
Maybe somebody say, oh, yeah. Thogdad will be like, oh, no, it's this is how you say it. I'm like, yeah, I know, but you're being a mug. Thogdad's a walking English teacher. He doesn't just drink beer.
Do you know, that's a job I would have done, Theo. I would have been, if I hadn't become a businessman, I would have been an English teacher. And I can't think of anything better.
Yeah.
Spain won, Kosovo.
How do you think a night out with Roy Keane or Joey Barton would be?
Ooh,
I think it would be.
Tell you a story.
It would end up in a scrap. That's what I would say. That's what I would say. Right, Spain 1, Kosovo 0. Danny Olmo's the goal scorer.
Well, the thing is, so Theo and I used to live near Roy Keane. I mean, like couple hundred yards away. And between our houses, there was a pub called the Stamford Arms.
Yeah.
And I used to drink there all the time.
Oh, no.
I used to drink there all the time. Roy Keane was banned from there.
No.
Because he always used to come in with his Irish mates and it would kick off something wrong.
No.
He was banned from there.
He brought his Irish mates to a random pub in.
Well, it's not random. It's his local, wasn't it?
Yeah, but Dad, come on. Like, why don't you just invite your Irish mates around to your gaff?
Because you go to the pub, don't you?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, I can understand why it kicked off though.
So we wouldn't see him in there because he was banned.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I remember going to that game to watch that Chelsea big Prem games, and back then I used to drink a Coke. Now, now Thogdad's won me over to the dark side, I would say. But yeah, that is brilliant. Thank you for the lovely donations, like Alex here. Thanks for the lovely £2. He says the lovely comment. Theo, you didn't get a good English GCSE, did you? Oh.
What did you get? You got a B, didn't you?
I got a B.
Yeah.
I think I got a B in everything. Everything I sat at GCSE, I got a B. And I got an A.
A star, didn't you?
A star in the acting bit.
And drama, yeah.
Yeah, I got drama. I got
an A in drama, yeah.
I think I was an A star.
I think it was an A star, yeah.
GCSE was an A star in drama.
Amazing.
And then everything else was 6s, which is a B.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm not that dumb of a kid. And sometimes I learn, being bloody,
Yeah.
It's a bit slow sometimes, I would say. Hey, listen, I'm the one. I have to bloody title and I have to make my script for what I'm going to say in most videos that we film. So,
yeah.
I'm not one that has to be updated on English. I tell you what, we need a part of that for the titles, the description.
Yeah.
Everything that goes into tweeting. Like, honestly, it's little things like that keeps you going.
It is, yeah. Whereas I did English to A-level fair,
Yeah, you got to word things right. Sean Wilson, thanks for £2.
Phillips.
Do you think Phillips deserves...
Driving forward.
Dad, it's a question for you, and then I'll answer it. Do you think Calvin Phillips deserves a start at the Euros? Would he be in your midfield 3?
I wouldn't start him, no.
Yep.
If you look at our video, I've chosen other players over him. I would certainly have him on the bench. But Chilwell's offside. But in games like this, Theo, I think it's good. I think he's doing all right today.
Okay.
I think he's doing absolutely fine. So I would have him on the bench. He wouldn't be in my 11 yet.
Okay. So what would be your midfield 3 for the Euros? If you haven't watched the video yet already, go support it on our channel. We posted that yesterday. But Dad, give them a hint. What did you say?
I've gone Declan Rice in the middle. I know this sounds attacking and you might disagree. Mason Mount.
Hey, Frank Lampard played him as a box-to-box.
Mason Mount and Phil Foden either side of him. I'm just going attacking. I want to see England.
I didn't put Phil Foden.
No, you didn't.
I'm going to say that. I didn't put Phil Foden. Yeah. And you didn't play Grealish after being so spoiled.
I know. That's
By the way,
yeah.
Loads of donations flying in. We got to get through them. But that is to answer your question. My midfield 3 for the Euros would include Declan Rice, Ward-Prowse and Mason Mount. I think it's got the best balance of all 3. We need the set pieces of Ward-Prowse. Yes, I know some people call me crazy for saying that, but I generally think people they need to respect him a bit more.
Yeah.
I watch him for Southampton in the games, and I genuinely think this guy is one of our best options. Going to Jordan Henderson is a backward step.
Yeah.
And I know Liverpool fans will be fuming that I said that, and he's much better than he is for club than he is for nation.
Very nice work there from Declan Rice. Went past a couple of players. That's what he does so well for West Ham.
Thank you, Dylan Willets, for the £5. Didn't your sister get A stars in everything?
Yes, she
did.
Yeah, very proud of her.
And she is more... What is it? There's a difference between... Yeah, she's more academic
she's
than
very,
me.
very, very smart.
Yeah.
Hello, DJ Rice. Thank you, Psycho Sizzler.
By the way, we've got loads of donations to get through. Thank you, first of all, to Psycho Sizzler for £5. You already mentioned that. Lawrence Dean for the €2.29. I'm back. Opinions about the B squad for Belgium. If it doesn't have Thibaut Verlinden, then I'm fuming. But big up Belgium, and I hope you do well in the Euros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thibaut Verlinden, top
Billy
man.
Gaming, thanks for £2. Nothing better than a beer with Thogden Thogdad.
Hey.
Gotta love it.
Cheers, Billy.
But remember, Up the TDL. Dominic, thanks for the $2. You need to come to see an American football game, says Dominic.
Absolutely.
Okay,
all day
Dominic,
long.
my question for you is...
Oh, Raheem Sterling.
Because
£4.
I've always been thinking, like, I'm down to come to MLS.
Yeah.
You know, I've never been to
Well,
the
MLS
USA.
is different, you know. Sorry, he means American football.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
good point. Or he means an American football game.
No, he means American football.
Okay, Dominic, let us
Yeah.
know. Do you mean an American football game,
sure
English
he does.
football, or do you mean American football?
Well, they
because
call it soccer,
if he's
you know.
talking about English football, I respect him for saying football.
Yeah, I see
And
what
Dominic's
you're
a
saying.
regular, so if he has done that, I
Yeah.
honestly...
Well, to answer you, Dominic, if we come to the States, we'll go and see baseball, your football, and we'll go and see soccer.
And then Dominic, another question for you is, what team do you support in MLS? That's
Yeah,
my question for you.
Absolutely.
Apart from that, a lot of people saying go Spain, go Malaysia. What nation are you all backing today? Let me know as we go through.
Spain 2-0 up, by the way, here.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you to the other donation, Sam Belfield. Thank you for £2. Love your Thogden and Thogdad. Cheers, lads.
Cheers, mate.
You lot have been lovely today. So many donations flying in, like saying lovely words, nice comments. Honestly, it means the world. It's great to be back, you know. Great to be back streaming. When it's international break, we stream less.
Yeah.
But the banter is great because we've been waiting a week to talk about everything that's gone on.
Absolutely, Theo. Back to the Premier League soon. Tomorrow we'll film our Premier League predictions. That will come out on Friday. Can't wait for...
Snaps in the charger.
Yes.
Thank you, Dad.
Yes.
And apart from that, yeah, people are back in the old England, the Germany, the Scotland. I love to see that. Thank you, Billy Gaiman, for the £2 as well. I'm back in Poland, but I know we're going to get destroyed by you England lads. Paweł Kalkowski, I respect the fact you're in here, backing your nation. There was once, obviously we're Bolton fans, there was once a player who played for Bolton Wanderers only a few years ago called Paweł Olkowski.
Oh,
He
yeah.
came from FC Cologne
Yeah.
to Bolton, from the Bundesliga to Championship at the time.
Yeah.
Second tier, we're now in the fourth tier, let's not speak about that. But he was a really good right back.
Yeah.
And
Where
I
is he
really
now?
liked him.
Where is he now?
He's now at a Turkish football club.
Right.
But, little fact for you, if any of you Polish people know Paweł Olkowski, I think he's played
offside.
internationally for Poland, so yeah.
Interesting. We should look him up. Harry Kane is down holding his head. I hope he's all right.
Anyway, thank you, Joel Morris, for the £3. England 2-0, and I love the F1 channel. Yes, lads.
Oh, clash of heads.
If you don't know already, we do have an F1 channel, and you can search up Thogden F1, and the channel comes up. You can subscribe. I've posted 2 videos on there, and a lot more content to come when I have time. It's great to have a little second account just to throw stuff up on there. You know,
Yeah,
I love that.
Absolutely. Sean is an Ireland fan. Good to see you, Sean. Who scored goals? Ryan. There's only been one goal. It was a penalty by Harry Kane. Harry Kane.
It certainly was. But no, we've been dominant. We've had lots of attempts. I don't think Poland have had one chance.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. In terms of creating killer chances, we probably had... Okay, we had the Raheem chance twice.
Yeah.
One which was a penalty, one which he probably just needed to shoot. Oh, he did shoot, but... Oh, no, he squared it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Then we had another one where he didn't find the chance to score. Raheem Sterling...
Harry Kane's shot that was saved. Very well
but
saved.
that was outside the box.
Yeah.
We've had our moments. I think Mason Mount is a creative
Here
player.
comes Raheem Sterling up the left. Turns inside and outside.
Nice.
Into the box.
Nice.
Oh, my goodness.
Bouncing about, and it's
Good
landed
work by
in favour of
by
Poland
Raheem.
there. And they're going to try hit us on the break now. Harry Maguire does well.
It's one of those balls that was pinged into the middle and could go anywhere.
Yep. In the Euros, bring on Barnes, Vardy and Maddison on the 70th minute as Leicester score more goals than anyone in the last 20 minutes.
Good show.
Wow. But they're bringing off Barnes, Maddison and Vardy usually at that point to bring on the goal scorers, which are usually the likes of Ian Acho.
Yeah. And Didi.
And Didi's regular.
Yeah, it's true.
But you know what I mean? They usually start... either way... I see your point. I think Harvey Barnes should be within a shout, but you got to remember it's only a 23-man squad, and I think 23, and it's
Vardy's
very
retired.
tough for. But could he do a return like Ibrahimovic? Would you have him in the team if he did that?
Vardy. I would go with younger players. I really would. I would go with Bamford and Dominic Calvert-Lewin.
Okay.
So no, I wouldn't.
But thank you for the donation. Be Inspired TV with Darren Lewitt. I'm sure he's got a channel. Go subscribe to that channel. And by the way, guys, if you donate and support us, we want to support you back. So go subscribe to his channel. And thanks for comment. Obviously, we responded to your comment as well.
Yeah.
Looking forward to the Bolton game on Friday. Of course we are. I'm excited for every game at the moment. Bolton are winning games regularly. It's a nice time when me and Thogdad just get to sit back and enjoy the footy when we're playing good stuff. I mean, The fact we were live on Sky and Owen Doyle was banging in the goals. Nothing better. Nothing better.
Absolutely. Harry Kane plays it over to the right. There is another minute to go, plus any injury time. And there shouldn't be much. Maybe none, maybe a minute.
Dunk for England, and Sterling is so bad for the nation, says Harvey. Hey, Sterling's been the reason we scored.
Yes, he has.
He's also been the reason we nearly scored again.
Yeah.
Okay, he should have done better, but those chances don't come from... his pace and dribbling is what
Foden
creates
fouls.
those moments.
Yes, correct.
So, people underestimate Sterling and the stats he brings.
Right, come on, England. Mason Mount going forward. Raheem, how dangerous is he when he's running at the box? Look at this guy go.
Takes a shot,
pings,
block,
and it's going to be a corner.
Well done.
Yes.
Well done.
Won by Raheem Sterling.
Yeah, exactly. And by the way, that shot was a searcher. I felt that could have been going top right. I don't know. It's a big,
this
big call.
corner will be taken by Phil Foden. Harry Kane is in the middle. The referee will allow this.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Well, we don't know how much added time there is, right?
Yeah, but he will allow this, and then I think he'll blow.
Okay.
Foden pings it to the back. Harry Maguire pings it in, and it is cleared, and that is half time.
Certainly is, Thogdad. That is
England
half time.
1, Poland 0.
Guys, remember, at the break, we are doing a £70 giveaway today to 2 different winners. Like, subscribe, and comment down below your full-time prediction. It's half-time now. We want a full-time prediction. We're going to be 2-0 England, 3-0 England. Let us know in the comments below. Like and subscribe to enter. And apart from that, we're still on 510,000 subscribers. As you can see in the bottom left corner here, Thogdad has it on the screen. We want to make that 511,000. We can make it that right now if you lot are strong enough. If the TDL comes together, can we, Dad?
Absolutely. We've got to be very, very close.
I think we are.
So anyone who isn't a follower of this YouTube channel, please follow.
First of all, I want to say we've got lots of games to get through here, the live games that we're talking about. Greece, Georgia being one of them, Spain, Kosovo being another, Lithuania, Italy, Northern Ireland, Bulgaria, Bosnia, France, Ukraine, Kazakhstan, Austria, Denmark, Moldova, Israel, Scotland, Faroe Islands, Andorra, Hungary, England, Poland, and San Marino, Albania with a few. Well, Germany are playing. Theo, Iceland are winning 2-0.
San Marino 0, Albania 0. I mean, it's amazing for San Marino. I'm not even joking there. By the way, Israel have equalised.
It's 34-1 for them to win. Those odds have shifted. Do you think San Marino, the fact that San Marino have played England and been knuckled in by some top players, isn't there really being a little bit more sharp? I mean, that's incredible.
Andorra 0, Hungary 1 for all you Hungarians. Now, Theo, what about putting a quid on San Marino?
Have they ever won?
They've never won a competitive game. They've won one game of football. That was against Liechtenstein.
Right.
That was a friendly.
But Albania, this is a very respected nation with a good football team.
Yes.
With some real Serie A qualities at the back.
They should win.
High side,
they'll probably still
Ajeti,
win. They'll probably still win. But my goodness, that is a shock.
Everyone, big up San Marino. Get those score predictions in for this game. If San Marino score in this game, we're taking the biggest vodka shot we've ever done. We're actually having a vodka shot.
We are.
No, like, I'm not joking. If San Marino score...
Oh my goodness, Germany 0, North Macedonia 1. Germany are 1-0 down.
No.
And I've got a little acca, including Germany.
No, that is a bet killer, but you'll probably still win.
Look at that Germany team that's losing.
No way.
Read out those names there. Oh my goodness, how can you lose?
Akabusi. Oh my gosh. You have an acca on, I have to say.
Yeah.
Germany have just gone 1-0 down to North Macedonia, and Goran Pandev scored. He's got a hairline a bit like yours, Dad.
Yeah, that is very, very naughty. I might walk out.
It's quite realistic.
I might storm off.
But no, I mean, honestly, Dad, how are North Macedonia beating Germany?
That is truly astonishing. What are the odds on this now? Let's have a look.
I'd love to see the odds. Let's find them out. Let's go to Germany.
Win this.
Surely, the odds must have shifted. Let's have a look. 1.1 for Germany to win. They're mugs.
They'll win 3-1, won't they?
10-1 for North Macedonia draw. The odds are still well in favour of Germany to win. You get no money for. I mean, honestly, that's an embarrassing bet.
I know.
Why
bookies? Couple of quid on a draw.
Yeah, a quid on a draw is actually a naughty little bet.
Yeah.
Because Germany probably will still win this game. Go 1-0 down and not score in 45 minutes of play. Only have one shot on target against North. I mean, England. People love to say that the problem is in England and Southgate, sack him, all of this. Germany are playing with Leroy Sané, Kai Havertz, Serge Gnabry, Gundogan, Kimmich, Goretzka, Gosens, ter Stegen, Chan, Rudiger's been already on good form, and Ginter. And you're telling me that team with the first 45 minutes is losing 1-0.
I know, Theo.
Thogdad, get your betting ad out and
I know.
stick a quid on a
Stick
draw.
A little
on a
cheeky
draw.
quid, absolutely.
And the cassiola out might be decent when the goal goes in. That's the best thing about it.
You're so right, Theo. Right, I'm getting into Betfred.
Right, you get in. I'll
Having
go
a
through these
cheeky
games.
one, yeah.
What a incredible result. Everybody tell me in the comments now, what do you reckon the full-time score be in Germany versus North Macedonia? And by the way, how far are Germany going to go? I mean, we see them regularly bottle in these sort of games.
Oh, the odds are terrible.
I know.
9-4. Oh, that's not worth it.
There's better odds
Yeah.
in other gaffs, Thogdad.
That is true.
What are the odds for Germany to win? What are the odds for Germany to win?
Nothing.
It's better than that. 4-5 is better than this.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. It's worth a punt on Germany to win, I reckon.
Yeah, maybe.
But you've already got it. But but I have to say, Germany will probably turn that around, but it's whether they'll score 1 or 2. Comment down below what you think the score will be. Liechtenstein, Iceland. I mean, we expected this, but Iceland, I mean, they're winning 2-0. Good to see. Absolute domination over there in Iceland, eh?
Good for them, and we've got some good friends over in Iceland, so I always look out for their result. You know, Liechtenstein, you've got to beat that team.
Yeah.
San Marino
Ronison
once
in goal.
beat them. So
Arsenal fans will remember the name for good or for bad. But no, just to go through all the other results going on today. San Marino, Albania, great for San Marino. England, Poland, we'll speak about that in a sec. Andorra, Hungary, who was the goal scorer?
Right, Theo.
Is Szoboszlai back in the Hungary national team? That's all I want to know. He's not. Is he on the bench? He's not. That is a shame. Scotland, Faroe Islands. Let's give this a bit of airtime. I think it's only fair we speak about Scotland for a bit.
Yeah.
What have you gone and put a bet on?
I've put my most stupid bet I've just bet £1 on a team who's never won a game of football competitively. San Marino at 22-1 to beat Albania.
You just put a bet on San Marino to win.
Did.
You know, if you put a bet on the start of that game, you probably would have got 100-1.
I know.
Having said that, putting a bet on San Marino to win at the start is silly.
Logic, Theo, is
look at the domination.
If you can go 45 minutes.
Look at the momentum, though, Dad. It's all Albania.
What? They haven't scored yet.
Yeah, true.
You know,
What's in that they'll have that one moment?
It's a stupid bet, I know, but whatever. It's only £1.
Lads, who's joining Thogdad on the cheeky bet on San Marino?
One. Do
a
not.
cheeky quid.
Don't do it.
Cheeky quid.
Not worth it.
Look at the momentum. They haven't even had any sort of spike. They've held the ball.
Shots on target.
18%. They've not had a shot. Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
No, that's that. I'm sorry to break it to you, but it's Albania.
No, that's what I'm saying. They've only had one shot on target.
I see what you're saying.
So I'm saying it could be, 85 minutes, it's 0-0. And then San Marino gets a cheeky one.
That's a cheeky one.
Yeah.
But yeah, San Marino, Albania, will be following that game pretty closely. Scotland, not much to speak about this because it's Faroe Islands, but Scotland are winning and John McGinn has scored, hasn't he? The Villa fans will be happy.
For him, and they should win this one. But, in international football, you've got to go out there and beat what's in front of you, haven't you, Theo?
Absolutely, and that's dominant. That is dominant.
Yes.
Those stats.
But look, Theo,
good for
Scotland should win this 3-0. Go out there. Do not leave it at 1-0. You know what I mean?
Don't.
Score 2 or 3.
Don't. Moldova, Israel is currently 1-1.
Yeah.
And Israel are favourites coming to this, so
That's
they'll
hard
probably.
to call that, isn't it?
Yeah, I think you probably. I bet on a draw would be naughty. Even though Israel have had 73% possession.
Yeah.
They've had more shots, Moldova, so you just don't know. They're clearly going short on site, try and make the most of it. There's 7 added minutes.
Zahavi's a good player, isn't he, for Israel?
Zahavi is a bagsman. I said that last time. You're like, you've got no idea who he is. And then I said, I do know who he is. And you're like, no, you don't. And then I mentioned where he was. Anyway, enough about that. Austria playing Denmark. There are some big names in this game. Christian Eriksen, David Alaba, Braithwaite. Where's Braithwaite?
There he is.
Oh, there he is. Højbjerg, Delaney, Christensen, Kasper Schmeichel.
Decent team.
Both teams have decent teams.
Yeah.
Sabitzer,
yeah. Alaba.
He might be playing with him soon.
Yeah.
For Spurs. Sabitzer was highly linked with Spurs. That move never happened in the end, but Leipzig player here. There's lots of Bundesliga Austrians.
Yes.
Why is that a thing? Why are they all in the top German league?
Well, Germany and Austria are, famously very close to each other in terms of culture and geographically. So
geographically it makes sense, right? So if you're a top player,
yes,
you want to go to the best, best league near you. It's Bundesliga,
yes.
And the scouts will be going over there all the time, won't they?
Yeah.
Anyway, enough about that, Thogdad. Let's speak about the other games that are going on right now. Bosnia 0, France 0. Are you having a Turkish son?
That is...
Is my name Jeremy Beadledad? Tell me, is my name that?
That is quite amazing, isn't it, Theo? I mean, I suspect, of course, France will nick it in the second half.
But will they?
Yes.
But will they? Because what you remember about France is they are... Okay, yeah, they beat Kazakhstan 2-0, but that's Kazakhstan. They lost to Finland in an international friendly on the 11th of November.
I
know it's a friendly, but France still, have a bunch of world-class players, whoever they play. They've got one of the best squad depths. It's us and England. Us and France, shall I say. Sorry, I sound like a mug there.
That France team is too good
it's insane.
Not to win.
How have they not scored yet? One shot on target. We're seeing a regular problem about these national teams.
Yeah.
Who, I guess the smaller clubs are just sitting back and trying to block shots.
Yes.
But one shot on target for France in 45 minutes against Bosnia. For the team they have with Mbappe, Griezmann, Pogba, Coman, it's not good enough.
No, it isn't. But, let's not underestimate Bosnia. We know the country. We've both been there.
Yep.
We know they're football mad. They've had some great talent.
Yup.
Pjanic.
Bosnia is known for FK Sarajevo. France knows for bloody PSG. You know what I mean? Okay, clubs don't really matter much. And Bosnia are probably better as a national team than they are as the clubs they have. But still. And I've been to FK Sarajevo. So big up. Big up. Northern Ireland are holding out Bulgaria. Thogdad, you didn't back the Northern Irish lads. Why didn't you?
I just get a feeling there might be a little shock. I know Northern Ireland are the favourites. They've had more possession.
Look who's playing best for Northern Ireland, Dad. Read him out. Read it out.
Josh McGuinness, the Bolton lad.
Before.
You've got to.
He wasn't great for us. So we don't really speak
about
him.
Josh McGuinness. Come on. He's one of our own.
Thogdad drinks a Guinness. Anyway, sorry for the dodgy joke. Lithuania 0,
honestly,
Italy 0.
You're coming out with dad jokes these days.
No. Look at this, Dad. Italy haven't scored against Lithuania.
Lithuania, yeah.
Are you mad?
That is...
Dad, I think another cheeky bet is you got to back it. It's worth £1.
On...
Lithuania to win. Why not?
No.
Or a cheeky draw. That's quite good odds. Hey, that's quite good odds for a draw. That.
I've done one stupid bet. Italy win that.
Lithuania. You just bet on San Marino to win when they've had one national win
That's the most
ever.
stupid thing I've ever done.
Right. So continue your stupidness.
No, one stupid bet is enough. It's a quid. It's what
you. £1.
Then you put it on. Oh yeah, your phone. Is your phone charged up?
Yeah, leave it charging. I'm not actually gonna put it on because I've got no money in my account. I've blown it. The Russian geezer lost in that boxing match, and I don't have anything left.
Right.
But listen, Roberto Mancini, Gianluca Mancini. We sing links here.
I know we are. Cheeky.
Like father, like son, eh, Dad? Hey, one day you'll be managing England. I'll be playing, centre back.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
In our dreams.
Oh, that's quite sad. Maybe in a charity match.
We'll play in a YouTube game, won't we?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Spain currently are winning 2-0 against Kosovo.
Yeah. Who's got the goals? Ferran
Dani
Torres.
Olmo and Ferran Torres, the wingers. Yeah. But no, good performance. Better than what Spain did last time. Well, actually, okay, it already is better.
Spain won.
Having said that, I think Georgia went 1-0 up. That's why I'm saying this. Yeah, they did. Georgia went 1-0 up at the break. Spain did come back to win it. Do you think we'll see a similar story with Germany today?
I mean, surely Germany are going to win this today.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, Dad. Spain-Kosovo currently 2-0. What do you reckon? Will they just walk this? Do you think 4-0 or something?
Yeah. There's no way back. Look, we saw Kosovo score 3 times against England. What was it, 5-1 at half-time? Am I wrong?
No,
5-3 in the end. Something like that.
It was weird.
But
weird game. Never seen anything
job
like
done
it.
by Spain.
Okay. Well, we've spoken about pretty much everything apart from Ukraine, Kazakhstan, where Ukraine have scored, and it's Roman Yaremchuk.
Right.
Where does this guy play?
Yaremchuk.
KAA Ghent.
Right.
Zinchenko's playing.
Yeah.
Zinchenko.
70 touches.
Yeah. Ukraine are going to win that. Let's be real here. It's Kazakhstan. I mean, Thogdad could do a job at number 9 for Kazakhstan. I reckon he actually could.
You think so?
Throw your weight around. You never know, Thogdad. Who's winning this Austria-Denmark game? That's a close one. Statistically, it's in favour of Denmark,
Yeah.
But Austria good defensively.
Draw.
Could be. I reckon
that's
that could
gonna
go
be a draw.
either a draw or a 1-0 either way.
Well, yeah. You
Low scoring.
Theo, what's the score going to be? You've said
All right, I'm going to go Austria 1-0 to be different to you.
I'm going to say 0-0.
Okay. Scotland 1-0. I think that'll end 3-0.
Yes.
Kieran Tierney with the assist. Good
for
for
him.
Arsenal fans
Good
to
for
hear
him.
that.
Yeah.
And finally, England versus Poland. Starting very soon. Don't get me wrong. I mean, it's been about 15 minutes.
Let's look at how they've done. Yeah, Declan Rice. I agree with that. He was good. Harry Kane's got the goal. I think there's been no weak points at all. And I kind of agree with that.
Smashing it.
Yeah.
I would personally say Raheem Sterling deserves to be in at least a 7.
Yes.
He earned the pen,
Yeah,
but
did.
these stats don't add it up like that.
I know.
He's had moments and shots and chances, great dribbles,
Yes.
where Poland defenders have been quaking.
Yeah.
At half-time, the Polish defenders legs will just be shaking walking into the dressing room, just thinking about Raheem Sterling's dribbling abilities.
He is unplayable.
This Mikael Helik guy, which a Barnsley fan donated and said, watch out for him, can't handle Raheem Sterling.
Yeah.
He just can't handle it. He
No.
can't take it.
No, he's not had a great game, has he, Theo?
And by the way, this whole Poland team is a little bit, I would say,
we've not-
average.
Theo,
we've seen nothing of Krychowiak.
We've not seen the best of them.
Nothing of Zielinski. Nothing of Piatek. Nothing of Glick, really. Wojciech Szczesny's not had to do anything because...
No, he made a good save from
Kane.
Kane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good... It wasn't anything special.
It's a good save.
No, it was solid, yeah.
It's a good save.
For a Juventus goalkeeper, you expect that, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, well in for that. But Harry Kane scored the penalty. Would you say he's your man of the match so far?
Well, he's got the goal.
Him and Raheem Sterling have been the impressors for me.
I think, yes, I agree. I would say Raheem is my man of the match so far.
Mason Mount's been linking play well. Chilwell's fit
Yeah,
the
he
system
has.
like
He
he's never
has.
been
Yeah.
out. Nick Pope has been very solid. And what I like about Nick Pope, he doesn't mess around with it. He doesn't dribble.
No.
He gets the ball in row Z. Something that Sean Dyche would have taught him.
Yeah.
At Burnley, do not make any risks. Don't make any stupid decisions. Just get the ball out of a dodgy area. And I like that. We're not seeing any clever bit of tippy-tappy. No, just hoof it up. Phil Foden, more to come. Calvin Phillips, what have you been thinking about him?
He's done all right. 33 touches. He's been there and thereabouts. I've got no complaints about him
100% accurate passes. Well in, son.
Yeah.
Well in, son. Carl Walker, I forgot who's on the pitch because they haven't tested our left wing.
Not been needed there.
They haven't tested
Same
the left
with Pope,
winger.
he's not been tested.
No, Pope's done a few good clearances, but that's really me. It's really me fishing for something to say.
Yeah.
Stones and Maguire have been very solid because every time they've hoofed it up, them two have been there like rocks. They are going to take... Honestly, having two good centre-backs and a goalkeeper is absolutely vital to bringing it home.
Yeah.
And these three could be the magic men.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not joking.
That's a really good spine of that team. I love that. Pope, Maguire, Stones, Rice, Kane.
Oh, no, it's great.
Spine.
Rice keeping them covered. No, I'm really looking forward to seeing England
I tell
at the Euros.
Look at this. Theo, it's a very good England team. We are the best. We are the better of these two teams. What we have to do now is get that second goal.
Right.
And any nerves go. What we don't want to do is be 1-0 up after 80 minutes.
And by the way, we're about to go 3 games in a row if we win this.
If we win it.
Yeah.
If.
It's a big if because Poland are holding us out just for 1 goal as things stand.
Let's be honest. Let's leave it on this group. Let's be honest. Hungary and Poland. Basically, in this group, you've got 4 games you have to think about. Hungary and Poland, home and away.
Yeah.
Because you have to beat San Marino, Andorra and Albania.
Right. That's it. Guys, get your score predictions in to win £70 today. Like, subscribe, and comment down below your full-time prediction to enter. It's free to enter, and you can win £70. It's as simple as that. How easy is that, Dad?
I'm surprised how simple that was.
It's honestly insane, isn't it? It should... I don't know why we do it. Well, I do know why we do it. Because Thogden nearly knocked over my beer, but we won't speak about it.
It's almost finished.
It is, so not much to spill on your own lovely table. But we are underway again. England are winning 1-0. Here we go. Thogdad, what would you recommend, Peter? If they want to win £70, what you say?
I'm saying 2-0 England. I'm saying there's another goal. And
2-0 England?
Yes.
Are you mad?
Yeah. What do you think?
You think England are going to win 2-0?
And you think what?
We're going to walk this 4-0.
Wow.
Yeah. We've got Kane at the helm. Decker's in midfield. Raheem on the wing. We're going all the way, son. 4-0. Let's go.
Harry Kane. Whenever Harry Kane goes down, we worry, don't we?
Yeah.
And that's a yellow card.
Just don't be an injury. That's what I'm thinking.
Milik.
Do not be an injury. That rhymed. By the way,
this guy's just come on. He's been booked within a minute.
He's just done that. He's done that to try and injure
bugger.
Kane. Cheeky bugger.
Yeah.
Milik.
Marseille player. He's a Marseille player.
I know him. He's not bad.
He scores a lot of goals.
Joel Johnson, thanks for $5. Thogdad is correct. Envy is in jealousy. Going to see an English derby match is on my bucket list. Mate, I apologise to you. Come to an English derby game. Do it. We welcome you with open arms. Bring you to a Bolton game some point. That's
absolutely
proper.
Yeah. Come and see Bolton.
Ryan, thanks for $5. Croatia advice to under 21 quarters watching for us in June. We are great and we'll win. I'm watching out for you, Ryan.
Bloody hell, Stones.
I'm watching out for Croatia, man. Big up, and he says Ajmo Hrvatska, and that means let's go Croatia. And I know
Phil Foden in the area.
Thogdad, what's your story about Croatia? Let them know. Carl Walker.
Well, let's just watch this. Oh, and the cross.
Do you like Croatian?
Croatia is a beautiful country, Theo, and
are you fond of the people?
We've been for great people. I've got loads of Croatian friends there. Yeah, and I love going down. We used to go down a lot to Pelješac Peninsula near Dubrovnik. And we used to have a great time, didn't we, Thea?
We did. We had a great time. Loads of windsurfing. If I was as old as I was now, I'd probably be joining in with that every day.
Yeah.
We should one day go back and do it.
And last year I played cricket, believe it or not, on Havar Island.
Love that.
And that was spectacular.
Sports World, thanks for the £2. Appreciate it. Appreciate that donation from you. R.I.P. Claude. Respect for mentioning it. We paid a little tribute for him, had a drink to him, and we spoke about this earlier. You can always go back and see what we have to say about that. We're trying to keep our heads held high now. And just, we mentioned it. Yeah. Now we're going to focus on the football. Psycho says, love, thanks for £5. Thogdad, can you go to prom with DJ Rice, please?
Mason Mount is dragged down
Thogdad,
on the left side.
Are you going to ignore the offer?
You go to prom. What does that even mean?
The prom, you know?
Isn't a prom some, school dance?
Yeah.
I'm not going to a school dance. There's no booze at a school dance.
Ronan McGreedy has joined the TDL. I repeat, Ronan McGreedy has joined the TDL. Welcome to the TDL.
Brilliant, Ronan. What a legend.
Thank you.
Now, this is a big chance for England.
Oh, yeah, we've got a really good free kick.
Who's going to take... Oh, Lithuania
Italy have
0,
scored.
Italy 1.
It's good you didn't put the bet on Lithuania to win, Dad?
Yeah. Well, you were telling me to, weren't you?
You stuck to your guns.
You muppet. Right, Phil Foden. Let's watch this there.
How do you say Senan? Senan from Ireland loves your crack. Thank you, Michael. Really appreciate it. €3.49. Right, free kick.
Foden picks it in. Oh, he's shooting.
Why are you shooting? If it's an outswinger, in-swinger.
He's left-footed and he's shooting from the left side.
Weird,
I do not get that. Why are you doing that? Or is it just a poor cross?
Maybe he's just going for pace. Foden, got to do better there.
Sensi.
Harvey, thanks for £2. Dunk for England. Yeah, what do you reckon? Dunk for England.
I reckon he could.
Does he get on the flight to the
He's
Euros?
a possibility to be in the squad there.
Yeah.
He's a
Does
possibility.
he get on the bus?
He wouldn't let us down. He wouldn't let us down in any games.
No, he wouldn't. That's true.
But he's not as good as Stones and Maguire.
Right, Rad Ryan, thanks for $5. What Champions League matches are you going to watch, and what do you think about the USA team? Champions League games we're going to watch include, there's two big ones on 7th of April and 6th of April. We'll be covering them, and no, for sure, guys, whatever the Champions League games are on, we're covering all of them. So don't you worry. Just have notifications on.
The answer is all of them.
Yeah, literally all of them.
Yeah.
And by the way, please like and subscribe if you're new around here. And get notifications on. You don't have to do that for the giveaway.
Poland coming forward. The ball comes in from the right, and it is in the hands of Nick Pope.
I get a feeling we are moments away from 511,000 subscribers. We also need a new beer. So how about if everybody was to subscribe right now to pile it over to 511,000, and then we could celebrate with a second beer?
Shall I get them?
I'll get them in. I've not gone out yet.
All right.
But yeah.
Go on, finish that. Don't leave a little bit in a... Oh, he's actually finished it this time. He's got this annoying habit of leaving like half an inch of beer in his glass.
Yeah.
Right, off you go. Come on, sort us out. Don't forget the limes. Here comes Raheem Sterling. Big chance. Raheem comes inside. And he's got Phillips, who looks for Foden. Brilliant touch from Foden. Walker. And we go out back to Phillips. And he loses it.
He goes sort of goes down, doesn't he?
Yeah, that was never a foul though.
Anyway, I'm going to go grab myself a cheeky bit of beer. And when I'm back, I want 511,000. You've got to push
Wow, I will push that for my life. You take the Coronas there and don't forget the limes, yeah?
Yep.
Nice one.
Never forget the limes.
Oh, and Calvin Phillips goes down heavily. And could that be another yellow card to Poland? We expect heavy tackling from... Oh, he kicks him. Calvin Phillips knocks the ball away, and it's accidental, but he gets a right kick. So like Thogden says, what we want from you today... Let me just get off this betting site. And when I bet, I always put a quid on. I never bet silly money. Right. Thogden is on that. 510,000. Right, I'm going to pull that down because Poland are coming forward. Andorra 0, Hungary 2. Right, there we go. Oh my goodness, we've got to talk about this one because Wolfie Mauler. Oh, wait a minute. The screen has gone all weird. Let's stop that happening. Right, oh, that was weird. I don't know if you see it all fuzzy. Lads, here's a question. If you could turn back time and have one former England player back in his prime in this squad, who would it be? Oh my goodness. Turn back time and get one England player. Who do we want? By the way, this Can you see it fuzzy? Yeah, it's fuzzy, isn't it? Right, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to try and do that. Is it still fuzzy? It is, isn't it? Oh, Scotland have gone 2-0 up. And I'm sorry about the fuzziness. Blurred prank. I need to call out to Theo that it's gone all blurred down it, because it really has. And he won't believe it. Right, I'm going to call to Theo. Theo, we've got a technical problem. No prank. It's not a prank. The screen's gone all fuzzy. Look at that. It's not a prank. Look.
Oh yeah, that's because you put the phone on the screen. It's
come back. Yeah.
So you pranked me. You made me think that there's a prank going on.
Yeah.
And that you actually didn't mean like you did.
It was genuinely fuzzy for about a minute.
You're just a mug, honestly. Let me just get the picture.
So the question was which? Oh my goodness, Nick Pope. Oh, he is fouled. That was the weirdest thing from Nick Pope. He didn't know whether he could pick it up. Right, which player would we want? Gaza. It might be Gaza. Who else could it be? We have to go a long way back to Nat Lofthouse. He's a Bolton player. Now, Nick Pope, he's thinking to himself, I can't pick it up. But I think he could have, because that's not a pass back from Stones, surely. But Nick Pope is being careful. Bobby Charlton, maybe. I mean, obviously, the likes of Alan Shearer, Gary Lineker. But then, we do have the man Harry Kane. So it's a hard call, that, isn't it? But Gaza was a bit of magic. David Beckham for his free kicks. Scholesy would have been brilliant, wouldn't he? Prime Rooney, that's a good shout. Ferdinand. I think we're okay with centre-backs, to be quite honest. Ian Rush was, of course, Welsh. But what a player he was. What an amazing player. He bagged some goals for Liverpool. He was just one of those players, and if you don't know the game, you thought he's not that special, but my goodness, what a finisher he was. How are you, Thogdad Mia? I am doing absolutely brilliant. Thank you for asking. And come on the Bolton on Friday. It's Good Friday coming up. For all us Christians, it's obviously the biggest weekend of the month, isn't it? Of course, for most people it's like, Easter egg. But, it is, of course, when Jesus was crucified and buried and raised from the dead. So it's very, very big for us. But less of the religion. Good times, Thogdad. Absolutely right, Scott. Poland coming forward in the 55th minute. I'm gasping for me beer, I tell you that. Scotland are, I think, 2-0 up, aren't they? Yes, it says it on the screen. Job done. Thogdad, thoughts on Crystal Palace, Daniel Evans. Well, I tell you what, when you've got Zaha in the team, you're a different team, aren't you? You know that. Obviously, mid-table, you're not going down, you're not going to Europe. Eze's looking good, isn't he, this season? Christian Benteke is a rejuvenated player, which is good to see. So, Crystal Palace. How do you feel as a Crystal Palace fan? Do you rate Mount and Chilwell? Lisa, absolutely. I'll tell you what, two of our strongest players at the moment. Glenn Hoddle, that's a good shout. North Macedonia for the win. I tell you what, I lose my acca, but you know what? If North Macedonia beat Germany, I don't care. That is hilarious. Thogdad, what is your favourite smaller club in England apart from Bolton? Well, my family, both my mum and my dad grew up in Oldham, so I've always had a soft spot for Oldham Athletic, which is a bit weird as a Bolton fan. You're meant to hate all the other northern teams. But as a kid, if Bolton weren't playing at home, my dad and mum would take me to Boundary Park to watch Oldham Athletic. And when I lived in Altrincham, that was my non-league team. And I lived in Lancaster, so, Lancaster City, but that is very, very lower league. Thoughts on Wigan's takeover? Well, Mia, I know that's our rival. We're Bolton fans. They are our rivals, but I wish them no ill. And I hope they get good owners, and I hope Bolton beat them if we next play, but, good luck to Wigan. They're a northern club. Thoughts on the new Inter Milan badge? I tell you what, Jake, maybe we should rate them. I did see it come up on Twitter. I didn't really think much about it, so let's ask Thogden about that when he comes back. Big up the TDL army. England playing with confidence. Yeah, England are playing well. I do want to see this second goal. Joe O'Halloran, Newcastle or Fulham to stay up. Oh my goodness, 1-1! Poland have equalised. Poland have equalised. Theo! We've conceded. It's 1-1. We've done exactly what we shouldn't have done. England won. Poland won. And I'm going to prank Theo with this one.
Well, it's a disaster. It really is. He's got plenty of time on the ball.
Poland have scored.
But that little touch there, he just gets out of his feet and then he's wrong. And Modder settles himself.
Oh my goodness. Oh, what a good finish. Modder. But it's terrible work from John Stones. Appalling. That is a John Stones assist, basically. And he never does that for Man City. Why, oh, why has he gone and done it for England? Truly appalling from John Stones. And Pope had no chance. But what a finish from Modder. And Ukraine won. Andorra 0, Hungary 3. They've equalised.
Very funny.
They've gone and equalised.
Listen, here's your beer. What? What? No, you're not pranking me.
John Stones
I
just...
thought you were just doing another prank. Are you taking the piss?
Honestly, John Stones disaster class.
No, it wasn't a mistake. Don't tell me it was a flipping mistake.
Honestly, Theo, it was embarrassing. Thogden smashing up the room.
John Stones. Why can't he just play like he did for Man City?
Scotland 3-0. Well done, Scotland. Che Adams! Che
Dad,
Adams.
why are you happy? England have just conceded to Poland, and John Stones, who's meant to be bloody unreal, has... Oh, for God's sake, England. Just as things look good. Just as things look good. You always find a way of making it go the hard way. I mean, honestly...
And I tell you what, suddenly, Poland are playing with confidence.
If we go and bottle this now, honestly, if we go bottle this now, I'm going to be absolutely fuming. I will be. Why are you smiling? Why are you happy?
Half an hour to go.
Dad, it's...
Half an hour to go. You make a mistake, you get punished. What did I say to you? We need to
The
go.
only positivity about this game right now is this beer. Because there's a lime in my Rona.
Always look on the bright side of life. I've got a beer. It's cold. I'm watching the footy. England are going to score again. Come on, England. But you should have
There
seen-
is no positivity. There is no positivity about this. There is no positivity apart from the beer. We've just... Dad, I'm honestly absolutely fuming. I need to change the screen. I have to go over to the Poland away score and change it to 1. Do you know how sad that makes me feel? We've conceded to Poland.
Kyle Walker coming up. Foden. Kyle Walker. Oh, and he's fouled, and this is a good chance to whip it into the... This is when you need Ward-Prowse, Theo, isn't it?
I've been saying this.
This exact moment is when you need
Have we...
James Ward-Prowse.
Do not tell me Calvin Phillips is on the set piece. Oh my God. Do not tell me Calvin Phillips is on this set
And if
piece.
this leads to a goal, somebody clip this and send it to me. Well, it's going to be either Foden. Foden, surely. To whip it in with his left.
The last thing Foden did was whip it at goal where it wasn't actually
Right. Foden,
possible to
Maguire,
score with that
bullet
split.
header. Come on. Foden, Maguire, bullet header. That's going to happen. Come on. Or it could be Calvin Phillips whipping it in. Which one's it is?
There is no limbs. Calvin Phillips is taking the set piece.
And it is headed away easily.
I'm
For
done.
a...
We have Ward-Prowse sitting on the bench.
Yeah.
The best set piece taker in Europe, slightly more attacking than Calvin Phillips. But guess what? We've got one of the best DMs up and coming in the world with Declan Rice. So why do we need another DM in the midfield? Tell me, why do we need another DM in the midfield?
Well, it might be the time to freshen up. 61 minutes gone, and Gareth Southgate, I hope, is thinking about shaking things up a little bit. Because we haven't looked like scoring.
I'm not... Okay, people are saying don't be that pissed off. You're already going to go through the World Cup qualifiers.
Kane.
This isn't about the World Cup qualifiers. Ooh. This is about England playing about 3 more games until we're in the Euros. Till we're representing our nation as the favourites. And we're watching a performance where Southgate's chosen 2 DMs.
Right, come on, Raheem. Take him on. Oh, San Marino are losing.
Shit.
Raheem, come
Saved
on.
the day.
Good save.
Good save from Wojciech Szczesny there.
France have
Honestly,
scored. France have scored.
France have scored
Yeah.
and Albania have scored, the two favourites. Thogdad's
Yeah.
bets in the mud. But nobody really cares about these games anymore. Poland flipping scored against England after we've been controlling the first half. They didn't have a chance. So run me through the goal. I missed it.
John Stones had it under no pressure.
Why didn't you get the beers? I knew this would happen.
I know.
The moment I walk out, the moment I'm not watching the footy, there's a goal. Are you taking the mick?
Chill out, Theo. Chill out. Right. Calvin Phillips is going to whip it in with his right foot from the left-hand side. All the big lads in the middle. Kane, Stones has to make up for that mistake.
Yeah.
Maguire's
How did it
in there.
happen?
He just tried to take on his player, lost it
From a
and-
centre-back position. He tried to take on his player.
Truly appalling.
Do you think Pep Guardiola allows that?
He doesn't do it for Man City.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
And maybe you look at the gaffer and think,
Ward-Prowse is injured. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either,
didn't
to
know
be
that.
honest.
Thanks for pointing that out. Penalty for Germany.
But if that's the truth, then it makes sense because, and thanks for all the scouts watching on the game letting us know, it's the referee.
no, he's wired up, and it's
I was about to write like, VAR or something, I don't know.
He's wearing a wire. Have you seen the wire yet, Theo? On
No, I haven't.
Oh, you
But
should
I don't
watch
care,
it.
Dad. Poland just scored against England, and we need to. Oh, Calvin Phillips, get off set pieces. Get him off set pieces.
Oh, interesting. What has happened there? Germany 1-1. Gunder Juan.
You know, Calvin Phillips didn't beat the front man though,
I know.
and he didn't do it in the first time either.
I know.
Why is he on set pieces?
I know.
This is like when we put Harry Kane on set pieces. It's not even funny. Like, we're England.
I need England and Germany to score for my Aka.
And I'm not angry because
Theo, here
it's-
you go. Watch it.
I think
Okay.
Gundo.
John,
Dad, I think there's
Theo,
been a
watch
goal.
it. John Stones.
Oh yeah. And he gets nutmeg from the pass.
Truly appalling. Austria 0, Denmark 2.
That's the goal. That's the goal we just conceded at Wembley. We're England.
Oh,
We're England.
John Stones is shaking his head.
I'm embarrassed. I thought not Southgate, sorry. I thought John
Yeah.
Stones would be the one
Yeah,
man to
people-
not make a mistake right now.
People make mistakes.
Had
Rima,
to be-
hello,
but
Thogden and
it had to be in
Thogdad.
that one game for England. He's
Well-
playing every game for City.
Theo, like I've said all through the game, we need a second to calm the nerves. We never got it. You're always vulnerable to a mistake or a breakaway goal. You have to score
Dad,
the second.
That wasn't just a mistake. That was silly
It happens. Theo.
silly dribbling.
It happens.
Why would you dribble there? Go back to the keeper. Go to Maguire. Go to the fullback.
Because that's the way
Don't
he
try and
plays
beat him.
at Man City.
No, he doesn't. That's
Israel 3-1 up.
That's why it never happens for Man City, Dad. Oh, man.
Come on, you Scotland, says Dylan. Well, it's job done for Scotland. Now we're just looking at England. They've got 25 minutes to get this winner. I said earlier, Poland and Hungary are the two teams to watch out for in this group, the only competition in this group. And this is the first real test we've had of this World Cup group. So far, it's level. Do you know who Billy Bremner was? Absolutely, a Leeds and Scotland legend of the community.
The only thing that would cheer me up right now is 511,000 subscribers. I walked out the room and I said, if I walk back in and see 511,000 subscribers, that's the only thing that'll cheer me up.
I mean, I'm a bit, oh my, why is that screen going all weird?
Oh, we've hit it. Way! Only half the screen can see it. But yes, we've actually hit 511,000. We finally
certainly
got
have.
over that
We
big
have.
milestone. That little,
It's taken
the
a
small
while.
but big milestone. It's taken a while, but that's the beauty, or should we say, the sadness of international break.
Now, Poland have just come forward and it was headed tamely wide, but that was a chance for Poland to go 2-1 up.
Don't get me started.
Could this get worse?
Dad, if we concede again, I'm walking out the room and I might not ever make a video again.
Wow.
I might not.
Oh my goodness, handball by Harry Kane.
Oh, referee.
Well, it was a handball.
He gave it for the foul, apparently.
Moldova 1, Israel 4.
Thank you, SPAC, for the £2. Video idea, ranking Premier League club badges. We've already done that. You can search it up. Maybe we'll do a refresh soon. But do not let Thogdad see the Southampton badge. He absolutely loses the plot.
Absolutely. Vodka shots. That's if San Marino win.
Hey. I want Poland to score.
Oh no, he's going to get booked for that. Harry Kane's going to get a yellow card for that. He's thrown himself in to try, and the goalkeeper's clearing it. Harry Kane throws himself in. If you get it right, you score a goal. If you get it wrong, you get booked. Oh.
Yeah, it can be. But you know what? What I like about Szczesny, he's got all respect. He wasn't looking for a red.
Was he booked there or not?
Okay, Denmark have gone 3-0 up. Højbjerg.
I don't think he was, but I thought Harry Kane was going to get booked.
Yeah, I thought he was as well, but there was no notification.
But here come Poland up the right.
No.
Surely not. 4 against 4. If they keep it quick. In the box. He's in the box. Cross it. Oh my goodness. England having to defend here. Ryan, Croatian here, visiting London over the summer. What's the best football grounds to see? P.S. Have you ever, guys ever tried...
Come on, Phil Foden. Do it, son. Do it.
Oh, good save. Rakia, yes. Karlovačko, yes. I've tried both of those all day long, Ryan. Yes, we've been to Croatia many times.
Not bad from Foden.
Best football grounds, mate. Just get to as many as you can. Go to the smaller ones. Go to Brentford. Go to... Well, I say West Ham's not one of the smaller ones, but don't just think Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham.
He says, have you guys ever tried Rakia?
Yeah.
That's my summer drink, mate. I live off that stuff when I'm up in
Karlovačko, yes, we have.
When I'm in Monty, I live off Rakia, mate. Rakia's the stuff.
Come on, Harry Kane. Come on, get your shot away.
Especially when it's locally brewed from your Monty neighbour.
Yeah.
Who's cooking it up on your road and he's welcoming you in.
True.
He doesn't understand the word you're saying, but he gets you involved in the rakia.
Absolutely,
anyway,
yeah.
Enough about the funny banter, all of this in good old Balkan nations.
Mason
Back
Mount.
to the football.
Raheem Sterling on the left. Come on, England.
We need a goal, lads. We
Poland,
need a goal.
the red shirts are back in numbers. It's going to have to be something special. Chilwell. Mount. Shoots. Well blocked.
I love that mindset.
Yeah.
Just turn and go for it.
Turn and shoot.
Turn and bang it. Because England, especially over the years, they're too sideways. This is too sideways.
Scotland 4-0. Ryan Fraser.
It's great, but like, Dad, you're an England fan, and you.
We've got loads of Scots in the stream.
I'm happy for them.
And I'm delighted for you.
I'm happy for them, but I'm not happy with how England are doing.
No.
Jello, thanks for $5. For set pieces, it should be either James Ward-Prowse or Mount. Spot on, Gedjo. Spot on.
Calvin Phillips has not been excelling at the set pieces. I agree.
Thank you for another donation. Luke Ayling in the Euro squad. Also, happy hour soon. Hopefully, happy hour soon, mate. Can't give anything away. But Luke Ayling thing, we got too many right back options. But maybe, I don't know, maybe in the future.
Right, come on. Someone, a bit of magic.
If you're a Leeds fan, Bamford's in for a shout. Anyway.
Mason Mount.
Come on, England.
Harry Kane, edge of the area, on the left.
Kane's lost the ball.
Dispossessed. Too easily, Harry Kane. That's not like Harry Kane. He usually shields
We're not playing
the ball.
like we usually are. The first half was completely different to this. We need a bit of...
Ooh.
Oh, Mason Mount.
Oh, come on, England.
We're playing, we're bottling, we're quaking.
A bit of strength.
Our legs are shaking now.
2 or 3 times, though, there wasn't enough physical strength, and you know that Poland are strong. Here comes Mason Mount. Harry Kane, wide on the left. Poor ball that from Mason Mount.
Come on, Kane. Show us what you can do
Mason
when it
Mount,
matters.
edge of the box.
Show us
Kane.
what you can do when it matters against a decent team.
He's going to look for Foden. Foden, you can shoot from there. Decides not to. Calvin Phillips decides not to shoot. Walker, central. Into the box. Pings it in.
Raheem.
Oh, can't get it under control. And Poland come away very well.
Take the ball off him, lads.
I tell you what, that Poland lad handled that very well.
I know.
Wolfie! Soylent Green Rangers are eating people. Whatever that means, mate. Oh, yeah, Forest Green. Yeah, I get that now. I get that. They're not eating Bolton, though. They lost to Bolton. And
also, it's Rovers, not Rangers, but yeah.
Oh, you said Rangers? Yeah. It's Forest Green Rovers.
But yeah.
The vegan team.
We beat them, so that's the main thing.
Owen Doyle.
Anyway, 72nd minute.
Come on, England. 20 minutes to go.
We need. I don't want to draw this. I don't want to 1-1. I want to win.
Yeah.
We're England.
It puts the pressure on.
Dad, we've only got like 4 games left until we're literally playing in the Euros. And
This is not the last time they will find themselves in this situation.
It's not the end of the world.
It's a big
Foden.
20 months or so of
Stones, whose mistake led to the equaliser. Harry Maguire, here he comes.
Love
Harry
it, love
Maguire.
It, love it, love it. Raz, show us some magic.
Come on, Raheem.
Beats one.
In the box, Raheem, come on.
Maguire.
Oh, too intricate. Spain 2-1. Spain have gone ahead against Kosovo.
I did say Kosovo would score, didn't I? Cheeky bet on Kosovo to score.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's now 2-1. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
Kosovo goal. Yeah, sorry. My mistake. Maguire's decided, I'm going forward. I'm going on my surging run. Kyle Walker.
It's frustrating.
Calvin Phillips. Come on, Calvin Phillips. Keep the bloody ball.
No.
Loses it. And it is, good work. Harry Kane.
Harry! Love him, man.
Right, come on.
What a guy.
Who's
Doing
next?
defensive
Who's
duties.
next? Who wants it? Kyle Walker.
Come on.
Foden. Come on, more support.
Run him. Show him what you can do. Yes! Go down.
Yes, come on.
Well done.
That is a dangerous
Foden is
free
too
kick.
honest. He's
Phil
too honest.
Foden.
He never goes down.
Yeah.
But the referee saw it and
Yes.
gave a foul. Well done, Phil.
Brilliant. Yeah, he's in a sandwich there. He's fouled by like 3 players.
That's what I mean.
Take your pick.
But because you don't go down,
Come
they don't
on,
always
England.
give it to you.
Smack it in. This is
Smack it in, son.
just outside the box, like 21 yards, 20 yards. Come on. Almost too close.
Do not give it to Calvin Phillips.
No, not Calvin Phillips.
Do not give it to Calvin Phillips.
Foden. Give it to Foden. Give it to Foden. Or Raheem.
No,
Okay.
not Raheem. Not Raheem.
Raheem's all
Last
right.
time we saw him take a free kick, Dad, it was really bad. No. That's Calvin Phillips.
No, Calvin Phillips, get out of the way.
No.
Leave it to Foden.
Leave it to Foden.
Foden.
Please. Give it to Foden. He
Come
earns
on.
it. Do not let Calvin Phillips take this. Please don't do this to me. It's going, honestly, it's going a metre above the goal.
Foden's going to
Phillips
bury
kicks
this.
it. Foden takes it, yes!
Into the wall.
Nearly.
Not bad effort.
Foden needs a good touch.
Oh, brilliant touch from Foden. Come on, get up. He falls. He slipped. Austria 0, Denmark 4.
Well, why can't that be us? Why can't we be clearing out teams like that? Austria are a good team as well.
Yeah.
4-0 away from home
Yeah, I
like
know.
that.
It's an
Denmark,
amazing.
fair play.
I
That
mean-
Skov Olsen geezer
Yeah.
always scores for Denmark. Denmark are actually a good team,
They're a
you
good
know.
team,
They
Theo.
beat us. Do you remember when they beat us?
Theo, they once won the Euros.
They're actually underrated. I'm not even lying.
They're a good team. I was impressed by that lineup. But come on, England. Last 15 minutes. Win this game. Make it easy for yourselves.
There are a chance there, but there aren't actually fans there. They're putting
Yeah.
an automated chance. That's how desperate they are for a bit of a kick.
Not in the ground. Foden.
I think they're on the ground.
No.
You never watched the Ben Foster vlog, Dad?
Does he say that? Really?
They pump it out into the...
Do they?
Yeah, that's weird.
Foden.
Right, come on.
Stones. Maguire. Go on, Maguire. Run at them.
Come on. Sterling, back to my...
Poland defending well. You know, there's going to have to be something special to beat this team in red. Foden, who looks special. Kane is fouled, surely. Keeps up. Come on, ref. What's the advantage? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but you know what, Dad? Free kicks are not going to win us football games.
Not
'cause
when
Calvin Phillips is bloody
taking
taking
them.
it. Hey, nothing against him, and I know Leeds fans will be saying, "Oh yeah, but you know, don't be rude to Calvin Phillips." I don't mind him.
It's time for Gareth Southgate to make a couple of changes.
Correct.
I've not looked who's on the bench. But make a couple of changes. For the last 15 minutes, mix it up a bit. Poland did that. They made a couple of substitutions
And
at
it worked.
half-time. And it's worked,
Yeah. I have to say thank you for Scott Jones. Thanks for the £2. Congratulations on 511,000 subs. The TDL is global, certainly, mate.
Yeah.
Lads, I think it's a great time to say that anybody's new here, we're giving away £70 today. And to enter that giveaway, you have to like, subscribe, and comment down below your full-time prediction for the game. How will this end? 2-1 England? Don't say it. 2-1 Poland? It's not going to happen. 2-1 or 3-1 England, I reckon. And maybe 1-1. Knowing England, it'll probably just be 1-1. But if you want to win the money, you know what to do. Right, England set piece. Come on.
England have a free kick from about 35 yards out. Calvin
Oh
Phillips.
my God, why is Phillips...
Maguire. It's a poor free kick from
is
Calvin
poor.
Phillips.
It's too much
How
on
many
it.
times do we have to say that?
It's too much on it, man.
And Maguire had to struggle to even keep the ball in play. It wasn't a good free kick.
By the way, we have hit a lovely number of 511,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
So I'm going to change that in the top left corner. You ready?
Yeah, just don't crush it.
Hey. There we go. Right. But we can make it 512,000 subscribers. Everybody here just piles on the subscribe. If you're new here, click it for the £70 giveaway. 2 different winners. Kosovo have conceded again, 3-1
And
Spain.
Greece have scored. Greece have gone 1-0 up. Kakabadze has scored for Greece. Not a very Greek name, but he obviously a Greece legend today. Greece 1-0 up.
So he did that. No, because it's a Georgian own goal, Dad. It's a Georgian own goal.
Oh, there you go, yes. I thought so. I nearly said it's a Georgian name. Iceland 3-0 Palsson.
Why can't we be playing like Iceland? I mean...
Well, because we're playing a better team. Poland are not a bad
Thogdad's
team.
forehead is bigger than Iceland. And they're winning 3-0. Sorry.
It's good for bullet headers.
That is true.
Spain 3-1. Moreno got the goal.
Thogdad, you ever thought you got a massive head?
It is a big
Not
head.
just in general, it's huge.
But your head...
we're about the same level here.
But your head is pretty big as well.
Yeah, but it's because of you.
You got a massive head.
He's a joker, this geezer. He's a joker.
You've never seen the film So I Married an Axe Murderer? Has anyone seen that? It's hilarious. Mike Myers. And there's a character, he's a Scottish character with a massive head.
Come on.
Raheem Sterling. Big
Mount.
chance. Oh, it's a terrible...
Handball!
No, it wasn't.
It came off his hand.
It didn't. It came off his chest. And that is a corner to England. Not a very good cross there from Mason Mount. But again, it's Raheem Sterling doing the good work. But look how many England players didn't join in that move there. I want to see, take a bit of a risk, push more players up. Obviously, Stones, Maguire, Kane in the box for this cross from Calvin Phillips. Come on, prove us wrong with a good cross. Straight
to
to
Whippy, knock it in.
Who drops it? Who's fouled? It was a poor corner. Straight into the hands of the keeper.
It's not good enough.
Absolutely.
We need a goal.
And we need it
And
now.
look, Calvin Phillips is sending corners to the hands of the keeper. Who put him on set pieces? He hasn't, I'm sorry, but he's not had one good set piece.
No,
he's
he
had
hasn't.
about 5 opportunities.
Yeah.
He's not had one. And maybe if he set one to the noggins of Maguire, who had a very good, record of scoring goals for England.
Greece 1, Georgia 1. Wow, that is an enormous goal for Georgia. I can't wait to go back to Georgia. You've never been to Tbilisi, have you?
No, I don't want to talk about Georgia. I want to talk about England. And right now, we are bottling it against Poland. I do not want to see this in the Euros.
Not the end of the world. I've seen worse.
Dad, I know you've seen worse, but it's more we're just coming into coming into a big tournament.
Yeah.
And
Mistakes happen, you know what I mean? If John Stones is going to make that mistake, make it now and not in the bloody World Cup final,
true.
you know?
I get that side to it.
You know,
I do get that side to it.
life's full of mistakes. He's made one. Let's get over it. Let's score a second, you know what I mean? Poland coming forward. They've not given up. Massive day for the Polish lads playing at Wembley. Keeping the ball very nicely. Like Theo said, 8 of the starting 11 all play in the big 5 leagues. So, this is not a San Marino or a Liechtenstein. This is a decent footballing team. We should win. It's not over yet, though. England got it very deep. And Poland have a throw-in in the England half in the 81st minute. But there will be 1 or 2 more big chances. Will we take one of them?
I'm fuming.
Oops. Right, Raheem's got it very deep. And immediately, Theo, 3 red shirts around him. Poland are very good at making it difficult. And we should have known this from the start. San Marino better than the Faroe Islands. That's a big shout. I think in the world rankings they aren't. But
Right, keep subscribing. Apparently we're 700 subscribers away from 512.
oh, that is amazing.
Maybe if we get 512, it'll bring a bit of luck to these England boys
Yeah.
who need it right now. No. Don't even think about it. Poland on the attack here. This guy thinks he's got skills. Knock him. Do what Milik did to Kane in the first. Give back to what they did to us.
Everyone in the stream's thinking, I want Poland to score just to see the Theo rage.
You're the one laughing here, sitting here laughing. You're an England fan. You should be...
You've got to see the bright side of life there. You can't, honestly. Okay, we're drawing 1-1 to Poland. It's not what we wanted. We want to win it. We might win
It's a
it.
Poland without Lewandowski.
But you know what?
We
If
shouldn't
it's
be
1-1,
drawing
it's
this.
1-1. We're still
We're
top
at
of the
Wembley
group.
Stadium. It's a Poland without Lewan. We should absolutely be winning this.
Yeah.
We've not created enough clear-cut chances in the second half. In the first half, we were dominant. We closed them down. We didn't give them any opportunities. We played like a dominant side.
We've only given them one opportunity in the game.
Yeah, and to be honest, since I've been watching, there's been no opportunities because I missed the goal. So to come back here and see the score 1-0, it just annoys me. It's typical England. Loads of the ball, and Calvin Phillips, go on, give away a foul, mate. No.
Poland keeping the ball
Yeah,
well.
now they're doing well because they've got something to play for now. It's motivational, you know. We've been dominant. They had one chance and they scored it.
Yeah, it's football, isn't it?
Southgate, make some subs. Do something interesting, man. Apparently Timo Werner missed a sitter.
Did he?
Water is wet.
Oh my goodness.
Hey. It is football. Anyway.
Right, come on, England. Let's have one or two more big chances in the last 7 minutes of regulation time. Maybe 2 or 3 minutes of extra time. Kyle Walker, but immediately he's pressed. Declan Rice.
Yeah.
We're going backwards to Stones.
We're going backwards now.
The man who caused
We're
the
going
goal.
backwards now.
Go forward, come on.
Why are we going backwards in the 84th minute when we're drawing
Thogden.
in a game that we should be winning? Explain it, please. Explain it to me.
Stones. Maguire. Mason Mount. Kept in by Chilwell. Tom Potts is saying, chill out, Thogden, mate, be more like Thogdad. Hey, I should have that on a t-shirt. Be more like Thogdad. Right, come on, England. Let's have one more chance. Stones, Maguire. Right, here we go. Mason Mount's got some space. Mason Mount.
Come on!
Mason Mount! Oh, and that will be a corner to England. Don't let Calvin Phillips take it. Somebody else,
Please,
pick up the ball and take it.
Take this flipping ball. Somebody else take this flipping ball. We're dying for a Ward-Prowse or a Trippier on the field right now.
Or Foden, even. I don't mind if...
Oh my God. No,
Foden, outswing
Foden's
it. No, an outswing. I don't mind.
Alright, they've given it
Yeah,
to someone
Foden.
else but Calvin Phillips. Okay.
Foden.
Give Foden a chance.
An outswinger. So
We've
that
got Declan
Chesley
Rice,
doesn't catch it.
Stones, Maguire, Kane, somebody.
Not Kane. Oh, yeah, in the middle. Yeah. Oh. Oh! Stones!
Bang it, bang it!
Yes! Harry, come on! That's what
Harry Maguire! When you take Calvin Phillips off to pieces,
He's got it!
he bodies it in!
Stones
He
to
bodies
Maguire!
it in!
I can't believe it!
Have some of that, mate!
He did it with his foot. San Marino 0, Albania 2, but who cares? England 2, Poland 1. Theo, there you go. Don't give up,
Hey,
mate.
that's what happens when you take Phillips off bloody set pieces.
Yeah.
Come on, England!
Oh.
Come on, England!
Foden, it was very deep.
It was.
And Stones got it. And
he
Maguire!
leaps like a salmon.
What a
and
finish.
Maguire with a delightful volley.
Brilliant volley.
He saw gold and he bangs it into the
and
back of the
Chesley
net.
gets a hand on
He
it.
can't do anything about that. Come on, England!
Honestly,
Come on.
that finish is worthy of a centre forward.
That is beautiful,
And
honestly.
all of you
The
people who
centre-backs.
hate on Harry Maguire
Yeah.
at club level, at country level, watch that goal. He's a centre-back
Soak it in.
who's just turned into Lewandowski.
Soak it in.
2-1 England.
Soak
Come
it
on,
in.
Theo.
Soak it
Cheer
in.
up.
Honestly, I'm happy now. Well, of course I'm happy now. We flipping scored. And when we're scoring in big moments when we need to score. And it's not even important.
Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire. He drinks a vodka. He drinks a Jaeger. His head's effing massive.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire.
He
Drinks a vodka. He drinks a Jaeger. His head's fucking massive.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire. He drinks a vodka. He drinks a Jaeger. His head's fucking massive.
1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Come on, England.
Oh, have some of that. Score a third,
Hey,
England.
listen. The game's not done. Poland will probably still find a way of bloody shithousing it, making it 2-2,
Well,
honestly.
you know what?
We
Massive
don't
respect.
know what to believe anymore, man.
Massive respect for Poland to turn up and be this well organised.
They really have.
They
we
have.
have to be careful now.
Germany 2-1 down. Germany 1. North Macedonia 2.
Elmas, I think he's a Napoli player.
I don't care. Germany are losing 2-1.
No way.
Oh
That
my
is
God.
so funny. Man,
Is anyone from North Macedonia in here? That is hilarious.
no way.
Poland coming forward.
Oh, no, let's not laugh.
Oh, good work from Declan Rice. But
Let's not laugh too soon here.
Yeah.
Please, I really hope we could just hit them on the break and make it 3-1.
Make it 3-1. We need a
Yeah. Oh, no. Get it
third.
out.
Be careful.
Love that, son.
Kyle Walker.
Absolutely brilliant.
Kyle Walker had to get that
He's my
challenge
right back. He's my right back.
Yeah.
For England, he's my right back.
Wow. That's a very, very big statement. Wow.
No, what we've learned from scoring that second goal, Dad, we can score in big moments.
Yeah.
Our centre-backs, both were involved in that goal.
They were.
Stones and Maguire.
But here come Poland.
Played massive
Here
roles
come
in
Poland. Do not foul him. In the middle. Oh, my God.
that. Where is the DM in that gap? Where is the DM in that gap?
Honestly,
it's worrying because we're giving Poland, without Lewandowski, some good opportunities.
Oh, Kane is fouled.
Well done, Kane.
Now, that's good. That
Slows down the game. Momentum, everything.
Harry Kane just bought that foul, and I think he's genuinely got a knock.
It's exactly what we needed.
He slowed it down by 30 seconds. Exactly what we needed. I am from Poland. Massive respect to anyone from Poland in this stream.
Mate, I love Maguire's intentions there. He sees it
amazing.
in the corner, absolutely bangs it in, mate. I love that. It's true passion.
That is the money shot.
It's like, Dad, if I was playing for England, if I was actually good at football at that level, I'd be passionate like that if I scored for my nation because I want to see us do well. There's been too many England players that aren't that fussed about England and they're more fussed about their club over the years. Maguire, I genuinely think he takes the nation more seriously than anyone could ever.
Yeah.
I love that from him. Him and the Stones, brilliant to see.
Calvert-Lewin's come on for Harry Kane.
North Macedonia, gonna win the World Cup. David, I love that.
Mate,
Thanks for the $2.
We'll all be celebrating. We'd all celebrate that.
Amazing. Tom Potts likes for £3. Chill out, Thogden, mate. Be more like Thogdad. Hey, listen. I think for me, my emotions are flying because I've watched less England than you.
Yeah.
You're older, right? So you've seen everything. I've not seen the lows of the lows of England. I mean, you know, a lot growing up. It's only been on the up.
You have seen us lose to Iceland. That is the low.
Is that the lowest?
Point. Yeah.
Really?
That is the
Fair. But it's all been up from there. I was quite young then, so like it's been an improvement every time. We've always got that step further.
Sterling's off and Lingard is on for the last couple of minutes.
Sterling's done his job.
And this is all about slowing it down. It's not
and
about
also getting
personnel.
on some lads that can put in a shift and get the goal.
No, it's all about slowing it down, dude. There's only another 3-4 minutes.
Yeah, these guys will hold up. Dominic Calvert-Lewin could even get it. Oh, he's offside there, but go on.
All right. That's
go on. Sneak that from.
It's a good ball, that.
See, Poland are a very comfortable team. I mean, it's great that we got the goal.
They play it around nicely.
Come on, take it. What are you? I just fell for them there. They're going to have one more chance here in the night.
Yeah, exactly. One more chance for Poland in the 90th minute. They're surging up, and that is...
I'm not even joking. If Maguire scores the winner, can you imagine he scores the winner at a Euros final? Takes it home. On the plane, just carrying it. Well, it'll be at Wembley, so just be on the streets, really.
Yeah, that is Harry Maguire's third goal for England in 32 caps. And he does that. He's got 2 goals for Man United this season. And I love the guy. And the passion, the celebration.
You've always backed him. Even when Man United fans were turning on him, saying, like, oh, he's not worth all of this, you know. The Greece incident. Thogdad always backed him. That's one thing I'll give you.
I've got a good mate who's season ticket holder, Man United, childhood friend.
Yeah.
He's like, Harry Maguire, championship player. I disagree with him.
Yeah.
You know, and this is a lad who watches him every week. I disagree with that.
Absolutely.
He's not a championship player. It's bullshit. He's not an £80 million player. He's a £40 or £50 million player. You know, Man City tried to buy him.
Come on, let's get another. Come on. Nice.
Come on, England. Make it 3.
Jesse Lingard into Mount. Link it up well.
Come
Lingard,
on, Lings.
up the left. Go on, take him on. Fresh legs, isn't it? Beats one.
Yeah. Takes it
Holds
to
it
the
up.
corner.
Hungry 4-0 up.
4-0. That's right. Leave it in the corner.
Yeah. Good. Yes, well done. Win a
Jay
corner. Win a corner.
Corner.
Sam, thanks for the £2. Thogden's a lightweight. No, I'm just emotional.
He's getting
I'm
all
an emotional guy. I'm actually a pretty heavyweight. I've been regularly drinking every day, and it's a worrying cycle, I would say.
Yeah, you're not.
I'm at an age where I can drink.
You're letting off steam now and again. That's fine.
That's true.
That's cool. That's what I did when I was your age.
Yeah, but like we've been in a lockdown for like a year. The first time I get to meet up with my friends again,
I know.
I'm gonna have a few.
Yeah, I know.
Maybe a few too many at times, but it's just
there's gonna be
now it's good.
4 minutes of extra time. We've had 1 minute already, and it is a goal kick.
Certainly.
Oh no, it's a corner to England.
Honestly, whip
in
it
the 92nd. No, they won't. They'll play it short.
That's what I'll see.
Lingard to Calvert-Lewin. Play it short.
Come on, the boys. Calvert-Lewin's on the field now as well.
Yeah.
And I think we've got you can hear the trumpets of the England.
Scotland 4-0. Well done, Scotland. Well done, Scotland.
We'll give them respect where respect is due.
Yeah.
It's coming home to Denmark. Hey, listen, Danish fans, I'm sure you're loving it. If you know what, if you were to win the World Cup on how good your food is, you'd probably win it.
Who's that?
Because I love a Danish. A
Danish
cinnamon.
pastry?
Yeah. Oh. There's one place near me called Ole and Steen. Unreal.
Right. Danish food?
Yeah.
Like Danish pastries?
Yeah, like pastries. Yeah, I
yeah.
just love it.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they must have some decent dishes for, I don't know, outside of just breakfast, right?
Here, what do they do? Do they eat a lot of herring?
Fair play.
I don't know. Someone
Give
from
it a go.
Denmark, tell us.
Anyway, thank you for the £2,
Right.
Sam. Scotland 4-0 football coming to its real home.
Right, let's watch this because Poland have got one more chance here. The ball is pinged forward.
Out. Clear it. Thank you, Sam, for the £2. Been watching since 2016. Keep up the work, lads. Appreciate it, mate. Really does mean a lot. Keep supporting the TDL.
Oh, Declan Rice.
Hashtag TDL, guys. And by the way, everyone that entered the giveaway, if you predicted 2-1 earlier on,
Oh, great work from Kyle Walker.
you might be winning £70 tonight. So check your Instagram DMs.
Come on, England.
And send me a screenshot of you
Hold
predicting
on,
it.
hold
Make
on.
sure you liked and subscribed as well. to
Hold
enter.
on here. Hold on.
Right.
70 seconds. Poland have got the ball inside the England half. One of you. Come on. One of the white shirts. Take it off him. Poland will have one more chance. We're into the 94th minute of 94. Denmark have won 4-0. Chilwell is down. And the referee says that was taken too quickly. Chilwell is down.
Run down the clock, lads. Run down the clock. Let's get this win.
Andorra 1, Hungary 4. That's probably going to be the final score. Surely Chilwell was fouled there. Linesman gave a throw-in, but it looked like a foul. So well done, Andorra, for scoring a goal. But this is a bit worrying because there will be one last chance to Poland, and they're leaving it to their number 3 to whip one in. Liechtenstein 1, Iceland 4. For those of you from Iceland or Liechtenstein, Ukraine 1-all, Kazakhstan. Right. Last chance. The ball is in the air.
England!
Oh! Volleyed over by Poland. Surely that is it.
England!
Oh my goodness. Look at this here. One last chance to Poland, and it was volleyed into Rosed from 11 yards.
Yep.
So come on, England. It looks like we've got 9 points from 3 games.
We're going to win again. And listen, it was 2-1. It was sketchy at times, but I don't care. We're England. I'm just happy. We're winning. You know, we're winning.
Yeah, I know.
We'll have a few more, and we'll
Irish
enjoy our night.
Gingy. What are
Thank
your
you,
opinions
Irish,
on
for
the
the
Welsh
£5.
squad?
Limbs.
Decent.
Gareth Bale
Decent.
FC.
Thank you.
Right, just blow the whistle and let me breathe again.
He's not blown it.
No.
And Poland have one last chance. They're surging forward. One last chance.
No.
Unless the referee blows his whistle. Blow it. Come on, England.
Another win. Come on.
It was scrappy, but we did it.
Well done,
That is
Southgate.
the sign of a good team. Everything Barnsley, great live stream, lads.
Southgate, you're
Thank
the
you.
one.
You still turn me on.
Football's coming home again.
Okay.
Right, thank you for all the donations. Thanks for the donations, Barnsley, Irish Gingy. Thanks for Barnsley. Great live stream,
Italy
lads.
2-0.
Cheers for the support, lads. It's been great. England is coming home. Have a good night. Have a few bevies if you fancy it. And